can sing along. Niggas got me hot. Hey, well that's exactly what the nigga came for. You taking shots from afar, I'ma meet you at your front door. So hard to be doing what you really meant for, beauty. But don't I make it look easy? Don't I make it look good? Hey, you drink up all my liquor, come on. What I'm supposed to do now? And you talking all that shit, now come on. You gon' have to back it up. If I get too high now, sugar, come on. I might never come down, I might never come. You might not ever come down. Nah, I wanna get down. Help me out now. Nah, I wanna get down. Help me out now. You might not ever come down. Nah, I wanna get down. You might never get down. It took too long to get this high off the ground. Say, can't beat it with the big bad dough. Can't see it with this bitch black. Put your brains on. Let me take these bitches off. Let me get the full scope. Full screen HD. Let me pull it to the picture. Let me holla at the pre-show. Cool beans. That's a whole lot of reefer. Let me help you with the pre-roll. You drink up all my liquor. Come on. What I'm supposed to do now? And you talking all that shit. Now come on. You gon' have to back it up. If I get too high now, sugar, come on. I might never come down. You might not ever come down. Nah, let me get down. Let me out now. You might not ever come down. Nah, I wanna get down. Come on.
Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show.
Down. Do you see what's happening?
We're redoing our studio at the Dump Tower. So I gave the boys a week off. It's been 2 years next month. And we've never had a week vacation. Technically, I'm not on vacation right now because I'm here live. And I'd be happy to take any requests tonight. I'm going to play a little bit of a best of show for everybody. But I'll be chiming in and out throughout the show. So I hope you enjoy it. Welcome IRN listeners. Welcome Lionel Nation listeners. Hope you enjoy the show. And hit me up on Twitter at Kevin Holly Show 4. Or throughout social media on Facebook. Facebook.com/The Kevin Holly Show. I'd be happy to play requests, whether it's parody songs we've done, past interviews, things like that. I'm going to start the show off with a little bit of episode 82 with actress Lisa London, famous from the cult classic movie from the 80s, Hots. And if you're listening to us on Spreaker, we have a chat room available. You can also hit me up in the chat room. I'll be in and out all night. So I hope you enjoy this. And I'll be right back with more. Stay tuned for The Kevin Holly Show.
Scratch that itch and slap that bitch. Welcome to The Kevin Holly Show.
Red Skin.
Hold on a second.
That is some weird, wild stuff. That is funny.
If you're listening to us on Spreaker, I apologize, but wait just 1 second. Got a little bit of an issue here. We're not in the Dump Tower tonight. We're at my personal home studio, which is totally cool. And it'll work. Everything's going to be just fine. Ladies and gentlemen, just relax while I pull up our show here. Alright, here we go. Give me just 1 second here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry. Here we go.
Hi, this is Sharon Buckless. I am the dominatrix Selena Krause from the upcoming Scorpion Girl, and I am happy to be on the Kevin Hawley Show.
Day I used to think I'll have a drink, but it's 8 a.m. Too many times I was confused. Time was lost, but myself in the band. Just gotta stop and shut her up when it's 5 or 5 years down. I think it's fun, it's just beginning. I got it bad, 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 bad. Just by the notice I'm not living. I got it bad, 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 bad. Just shut it out, self-medicating. I'm a liar, think it's in my head. Did I mention all the hiding? All the bottles, they're under my bed. Yet I think that it's so easy to keep going when the shaking starts. I think it's fun, it's just beginning. I got it bad, 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 bad. Too blind to notice I'm not living. I got it bad, 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 bad. The other day I had a seizure. Fun was over, checking myself in. Yet it was just weeks before that. Car was totaled, I'm staying at my dad's. All time I thought I was clever. Who am I fooling? We all know I'm sick. I think it's fun, it's just beginning. I got it bad, 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 bad. Too far to notice I'm not living. I got it bad, 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 bad. I think it's fun, it's just beginning. I got it bad, 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 bad. Too far to notice I'm not living. I got it bad, 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 bad. Every day I used to think I'll have a drink.
Scratch that itch and slap that bitch. Welcome to the Kevin Hawley Show.
Ski.
That is some weird, wild stuff. That is funny. I did not know that.
Dropping drawers and saddle boards on the Kevin Hawley Show.
And I gotta say, he has balls. This man has balls. He's
This looks like our first date kit.
Ever shared a lustful evening with a Muslim woman?
We're dropping drawers and stabbing whores. It's the Kevin Holly Show.
Person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Welcome, everybody, to the Kevin Holly Show. I'm super excited about tonight. I don't know where to begin. Yes, I do. I know where to begin. I'll begin with the man right in front of me. The man, the myth, the legend. My man, my guy. Mr. Jaybird. What's up, Jaybird?
What's up, Kalo? Doing good tonight, man. Feeling all right.
Good. And kitty corner. To your left, to your right, I don't know. Over there somewhere. We got Pops in the house. What's up, Pops?
Same old.
Same old.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to say something?
I was just asking how you doing, man. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Man, I think we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We got a lot in store tonight. It is episode 82. It is, March 5th? Is that right? Is it the 5th? What the hell day is it today?
You want me to start it off?
Yeah, please, Pops.
With a story about a moral?
There's, morals on the Kevin Holly Show?
A moral. You know, there's a moral to that happening.
Yeah, please.
This teacher challenged her kids. They were in about the 3rd or 4th grade, I guess. She challenged them to get up in front of the class and tell a story with a moral. So little Susie gets up there and she says, well, I was in a grocery store with my mom, and I was pushing the basket, and we had a thing of milk on it, and I made a mistake, and I bumped the thing into the counter, and the milk fell and broke, and I started crying. And she says, the moral of that is, my mom told me, never cry over spilled milk. So, and that she gets up there, and she says, well, my story is kind of the same. I was in a supermarket with my mother, and we each had a laundry cart, and I was pushing it. She had a thing of eggs on her cart. Her cart was pretty full. She told me to get a thing of eggs, so I went and got a thing of eggs, and I set them up on the cart, on her cart, and accidentally I must not have done a good job because both of the cartons fell off and all the eggs broke. And my mother said, the moral of that story is never put all your eggs in one basket. Well, that's good. So little Kevin, he gets up there and he says, well, my story's a little different. He says, my dad was in Vietnam. He said he thought he had the whole day off. So around noon he started drinking. 8 o'clock at night he had drank over a quart, maybe a quart and a half of Jack Daniels. And he got a call and he had to go out in the front line foxhole. And he didn't think he was have to, but his captain told him, get out there and relieve that guy. So he crawled out there and he gets in the foxhole. He's in there for 2 or 3 hours. He's awake, but kind of tired. All of a sudden, 2 Viet Cong jumped into the foxhole with him. He says, my dad took his bayonet and stabbed it through the heart of one of the Viet Cong, killing him. And he took his bare hands and he put it around the other one's neck and he choked him to death.
Jesus, Fox.
And he's standing there. So, what's the moral to your story? Kevin says, don't fuck with my old man when he's been drinking.
Hey! Well, thanks for starting it off right, Pops. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to us on Spreaker live right now, we do have a chat room available. Hit us up in the chat room. Unfortunately, I don't think that Glick's going to be in the chat room tonight. He may or may not be listening. I think he had something to do with his family tonight.
Really?
Yeah, so we might not have our search engine tonight. But Kathy's in there, Jay's in there, I'm in there, and we'll see who else shows up. That'll be fun. Also, you can call on the show tonight, 727-237-6010. Hotline will be open for the first and third hour. Second hour, we do have a guest, a special guest tonight. A very beautiful, talented actress named Lisa London, and she will be calling in. Check out our Twitter at Kevin Holly Show 4. That's the number 4. I did tweet a picture of her out earlier, and you can check her out. Very, very cool actress. I can't wait to talk to her. And she was in a movie in 1978 called HOTS, H-O-T-S. And that's kind of like one of those like Animal House type movies back in the day, So we'll talk to her a little bit about that.
Did she show some boobies?
I believe she did, actually.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to like make her not want to call in.
I love boobies.
Yeah, I love boobies too. So we'll talk about boobies later on. Let's talk about boobies right now, Jay.
I love boobies. I love all boobies. Little boobies, big boobies. Fat boobies, round boobies.
Yeah, little tiny boobies, giant
big
boobies.
areolas, big nips, small nips, small areolas.
The kind you can dial a phone with,
Anything.
Sure.
My windshield wiper with.
That would have been so much better on Periscope, I'm telling you right now.
Wow.
If you could have just saw that.
Pops was just going back and forth like almost like a motorboat. Pops, can you do a motorboat?
Wiper.
Yeah. Pops, can you do a motorboat for us?
Motorboat's like a new thing, dude. Back in Pop's day, there weren't motorboats, so it was just windshield wipers.
Do you know what?
Oars.
I don't think the girls would appreciate you slapping their boobies with oars. No, it's when you put your face in the cleavage, Pops, and you go like a motorboat, Anyway.
Never done that.
Have I ever done that?
Yeah.
I do.
Hey, Glick is in the house, so just whatever.
Oh,
good. Now we're whole.
Now we're whole.
We're one big happy family right now.
Big hole. That's awesome. Anyway, Pops.
So, Glick, did you leave your family tonight just to listen to the show, or what? Did you send them out to their event without you?
Lonesomely. I wonder if Glick...
Lady Glick probably was like, I'm not taking you. You stay home. He was like, no, really, I want to go. She's like, no, you're staying home. He's like, okay, I'll stay home.
right now, they're at like the opera, and he's playing it in one earbud. Oh, that's great, dude.
We'll have Kevin sing Figaro for him later on.
I could do that, of course.
You're Italian.
I am Italian. What's that?
What the hell is this sitting in my station over
Do that
here?
by the mic again.
I'm going to bring that home for dinner.
Do it. That actually came here the one week when Lori B sat in. It was just me and Lori B. Like episode 66, or I think it was episode 69, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it probably wasn't.
She brought in both Chihuahuas, and that's one of the toys that she brought for them to play with.
Nice.
And it was under the table here. So
Weezy will bite this up in like 2 bites right here. It'll be done in 2 bites.
Yeah, probably. And then she'll poop it out. And
one time, me and Camden were out at the mall. I forget what we were getting, a phone case for him. So we walked in Spencer's, and they had like this whole aisle of like toys, and one of them just happened to be like a huge dick, squeaky toy dick, and we bought it for dinner. My son's dog, my son's girlfriend's dog, he loved the shit out of that dick, man. He chewed on it.
Did you say you bought dick for dinner?
I bought dick for dinner, dude.
That's amazing, dude.
He chewed on that thing. He would squeak it up, and then he did it for like, God, he had that for like 2 or 3 days before Wheezy got a hold of it and ripped a hole right in the balls, and it wouldn't squeak anymore.
Do you realize what you just did, Jay?
What?
We're going to have to listen to Kevin's parody, punk or whatever it is he does with a Dick for Dinner deal.
Dick for Dinner deal is a perfect name for the song right there.
Can you imagine what he'll do with that one?
I mean, we have to explain to our listening audience that the dog's name is actually Dinner, which I think is ridiculous, but I'm not going to make fun of anybody's dogs at Jay's house anymore because I've been bit there 3 times now. I have. I've been attacked by Myrtle, broke my orbital bone around my eye. Dinner bit me in the back of my calf and took a chunk of skin off. I have a scar still. I don't know if your homeowner's insurance will cover that or not. I'm still waiting to hear back from my
How could he have homeowner's insurance? He's a tenant, man.
He's got renter's insurance, maybe? Dog insurance? Dog bite insurance?
No, you're out of luck, dude.
Well, no, you're fucked, man.
No.
That Proto-J is mine. I'll take it.
I'd blow it up before I gave it to you, dude. I'm telling you right now. I would start that thing on fire. I'd be like, oh, you're on the way over for the Proto-J?
Speaking of fire, let's get right into it. You ready? Here we go.
It's time for the Kevin Holly Show News, featuring Jay, Pops, Homeless Chuck, and Kevin Holly, where you'll hear more about news, a little bit more information about what's in the news, and what's new with the news on the Kevin Holly Show.
All right, I have no problem with that, but who's this Homeless Chuck guy you speak of?
He's not here. Yeah, he's homeless, so I don't know where he is. But once again, Homeless Chuck, not
This is like, what, 3 or 4 weeks straight?
Yeah. He'll probably call in and talk endlessly. It'll be awesome. We'll see. But yeah, Homeless Chuck not here tonight. Out there being homeless somewhere. But,
he got attacked by dogs last night, actually. It's probably a pretty good story.
Really? Did he?
Yeah.
Awesome. Is that why his lawnmower broke?
I don't know about that. I think he tried to run the dogs over with a lawnmower. It might have something to do with it.
Yeah, I believe that. Did he buy a dick for dinner?
No, but he had dick for dinner.
Oh, dude. So, I read a story locally here in Tarpon Springs, Florida. Just a hop, skip, and a jump in about 15 minutes in a car from the dump tower here in Newport Richey, where we do broadcast in the Kevin Holly studios here, on the Sponge Docks, where I used to work for the Dolphin Boat, and in a beautiful restaurant that I won't name, that we all love and cherish, and is like family to us.
That I still work in.
Correct. And apparently there was a fire that happened down there. Jaybird, were you working that night?
No, well, I worked that day, but not that night.
Did you start that fire?
No, because it was at like 10:30 at night. I left by like 6 o'clock that day.
Now, what I understand is it was like a small apartment above one of the gift shops on Dodecanese Avenue, which is right there smack dab in the middle of the Sponge Docks.
Yeah, it's right in the middle.
Yeah, and there's also a restaurant next door, and 2 doors down is another restaurant, right?
Yep.
And you work at both of those restaurants from time to time?
Not lately. I just work at the one anymore. Stop managing at the one, so...
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, from what I understand... people from the restaurant that you work at actually are responsible for saving the lives of the people that were upstairs in that apartment.
Pretty much, man. They actually had the fire out before, and it was funny because one of them is he's like the head Mexican in charge. I call him the HMIC. One of them was a Greek cook who's getting ready to go into the army. Great guy. And then a Spanish guy who I just call him Mexican, even though he's from Spain. I just still call him Mexican. And there was another one there, but I think he was just kind of like a cheerleader. And the one got hurt, man. The one guy got hurt. He actually
I heard he hurt his hand or something?
Yeah, he got a bunch of stitches on one of his arms. I think he's just looking for a paycheck, dude. I think it was like a WWE move where he came in and he was like, oh, freaking bad. And then he cut himself a bunch of times. He's like, I need a check.
I don't think so. I mean, from what I read, they were the 2 people, like it was one of cook and one of the hosts, I believe, or something like that. They grabbed a ladder and like put it on.
Yeah, Nick was there too.
Yeah, and they like ran and saved the people climbed down the ladder.
Yeah.
Before the fire department got there. Now, I saw pictures and there was like 3 fire trucks, an ambulance, like 5 cops, a whole block was shut down, I wonder how that affected business that night.
It was 10:30 at night. I'm sure it didn't.
Was it that late?
Yeah, it was late.
I should have done my research on that.
What's funny is I came to work. I got up. Oh, there's so many things that's funny about this. Number one, the general manager of the restaurant, who's a great guy, good guy, man. I love him. But he was the one that was on the news in the morning when I was watching it.
He's always on the news when something goes down.
I know, right?
I do love that guy too. Man.
I knew
one of my favorite people
there
in the
was
world.
no way that he was there that late at night. And he's on the news, and they're all interviewing about it. He's like, yeah, my guys came over and they put the fire out, which they had the fire out before the fire truck even got there.
Yeah.
So I'm there at the restaurant. And he put it on the TV at the 12 o'clock news, and everybody's watching. And I was like, the Mexican's just sitting there who was the HMIC. And I was like, once again, the HMIC does all the work, and this guy takes all the credit. Man. It was great.
And he's not even a white guy. He's a Greek guy, you know?
Yeah.
The GM. That's awesome, though.
No, he's a Greek guy.
The manager is. That's what I'm saying. It's not like the Mexican guy from Spain was being oppressed by a white guy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he wasn't being put down by the man. Well, you were acting as the man, actually, by calling him the HMIC. What else happened today in the news? Happy Women's Day, gentlemen.
Today's I'm surprised you're here, man.
Oh, you're fired.
Shouldn't you be taking the day off? Kathy, are you driving today? Are you taking the day off? Just ask her real quick.
Kathy in the chat room, are you working today? Did you participate in the Day Without a Woman event today? Did they march for that today?
All over the place, man.
I didn't see any women marching.
All over the place, man. Don't you watch the news? There were protests everywhere.
I didn't. I did watch some news today, a little bit here and there, and I was at a restaurant eating lunch with my older brother, and they had TVs everywhere, and I didn't see a single news footage of the march. I mean, maybe I'm just.
Well, who was serving you? Did you have a woman?
It was only women working there. There was a woman bartender and women waitresses.
Well, that don't sit well for the women march then.
I guess not. And there was also women in there eating. I thought they weren't supposed to spend any money today. They were out.
Really?
They were out eating.
They were totally so boycott everything.
I mean, they got to eat, right?
I guess, yeah. But
Kathy in the chat room says that
couldn't they sit home and cook something for their old men? Just kidding.
Just kidding. She's been parked since 1 p.m. Kathy, the truck driver. Yeah. She said she's going to work later, I guess. So I don't know, man. I mean, I think that, you know, they just marched like a few weeks ago, right? Like a month ago.
Yeah.
Now they're marching again. I mean,
once a month women's march.
I don't know. Play your mic up.
A once a month women's march.
I guess they get a little randy once a month. They decide they want to march. Maybe. I mean, if I was bleeding from down there, I wouldn't want to walk around, you know. But I mean, I'd probably be angry, like, oh, you know. So I don't know, but it's not supposed to be an angry.
Kevin, I can't believe you just went there with all that.
Are you serious? Really?
That is so offensive to me. I'm gonna.
Oh my God! Come on.
I'm going to take the next 5 minutes off of this show to protest what's going on right now with Kevin.
Whatever, dude. That's ridiculous, man.
No. You're ridiculous, Kevin. That was horrible.
Now I feel bad.
Yeah. You're wearing a Dicks Out for Harambe shirt and you're bashing women.
I'm not bashing women at all.
Good
I love women. Kathy's a woman. She's in the chat room. She says, I don't need a woman's march. She doesn't need a woman's march.
Good for Kathy.
Well, all right. You know, I was talking to Lori B about this, and she said, I said, you know, you're such a strong woman. You've had the same, you know, not the same job, but she's been working for the same company for 25 years now. And it's basically...
I didn't even think she was 25 years old.
I know. It's amazing, isn't it? But she works
I hope you're listening.
It basically works at a dude ranch, a sausage factory, if you will. And... you know, I'm like, you know, you survive for 25 years with a bunch of dudes all around you. She makes good money. And she was like, she corrected me. She's like, I don't need to march, you know, I don't, she's not about that. But at the same time, she said, you know, I did have to fight for the wages that I've gotten over the years. And she has seen a lot of men get hired in the last few years and make as much money as she makes now or close to it. And she's had to work that hard for 20 plus years to get to where she's at. Now these, you know, millennial types are just showing up and, you know, and they don't work as hard. That, you know, like I was looking at some of her paperwork, charts and stuff of a product that they have to put out. And she works basically in like an aerospace machine shop type environment, you know. She works a Trump press for all you anti-Trumpers out there. That's a woman working for a Trump press, working with a Trump, owning a Trump press. Anyway, she showed me some of her papers.
I don't know what all that just meant.
I don't know either. It just sounded good, but she was not bashing women. But anyway, she was telling me and showing me, like, look at this is my chart for the day. She couldn't keep up at first, and you know, I had to explain why you didn't make enough product that they expected you to. And for like the first hour, she just missed it. The second hour, she just missed it, and she's like, I guess I just suck at life, you know. Then like the third hour, all the way to the 8th hour, she didn't just make it, but she like doubled it and was killing it. And then she was telling me about other dudes that work there, and they see what the quota is, and they never ever go over that quota. Well, she's like, there's certain jobs that are real fast that she's been doing for a long time, so she can just pump them out. So they might call for 260 pieces, and she'll put out 380, you know. But the dudes that work there that haven't been there nearly as long as her see that 260 mark, and they're like, we'll do 261 and go sit in the bathroom, take a dump, sit on it like a turtle and bask in it for 25 minutes, you know. Have you ever done that, by the way, at work? Have you ever gone to the bathroom when it's slow and taken a dump and then just looked at your phone, looked at Facebook or Twitter or whatever, Schwitter?
I can't do that. I'm a server, man. I can't just leave my customers hanging.
All right. Well, I mean, what if you weren't a server? Could you see yourself doing that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I used to do that when I was working.
Like, I'm getting ready to do that during the second hour of the show, man.
Basking like a turtle.
Be like, I gotta poop. I'll be back in like 35 minutes when the break is on.
Well, what happens though? You just sit there over a steaming hot pile. If you courtesy flush it, then the people in your workplace know that you're finished, and they expect you to come back because they heard the toilet flush.
Why
so
are
you can't
people just
flush
sitting outside the toilet listening?
It depends on the location of the bathroom, you know. So if you're out there taking a dump and you flush, they're like, "Oh, cool, Jace's going to come back. I can take my break."
Why don't you just hold the dump until you know?
Sometimes you can't hold it.
You just go in.
You just dump it and let it sit in the bowl and just bask like a turtle on a log, dude.
And just smell it? That's horrible, man.
Why not? You don't enjoy your own scent?
What if you just do several courtesy flushes and they're like, oh my God, he's really freaking...
Great solution.
He's going nuts.
It's a little embarrassing.
With all the problems we've got facing us in this world, you guys got to talk about taking a shit and sitting in your dumb thing because you don't want to have to go back to work.
It's a comedy show, Pops. It's a comedy show.
Yeah, that ain't funny. Only Kevin Foley can laugh at that shit.
You're laughing at it right now, Pops.
Yeah, I know.
What if professional sports players did that? Like they were like, you know, what if Aaron Rodgers playing quarterback was like, I got to go poop.
Calling the second string, man. Who's his second string? Who's his backup? Tony Romo? They release him tomorrow, by the way. Tony Romo's being released tomorrow. I think he has like $27 million left in his contract.
Where's he going?
I don't know.
I've heard Denver.
I've heard people are going to...
I haven't been following football too much, but yeah, there's going to be some stuff happening this year.
I don't know either, but who's Aaron Rodgers' backup quarterback? Do you know? Pops, you should know this.
Hundley. Brent Hundley.
Yeah. So young black guy.
So he'd be like, hey, bring in Hundley. I got to take a deuce. I got to drop a deuce.
Yeah. And he's in there and he's on Facebook during a football game?
Maybe, you know. Timeout. There's like a 30-second timeout. He's basking like a turtle for 30 seconds.
What if it's a really good player and they should have like a 7-minute timeout for a dookie break?
What happens, man? Like, if you're a pitcher and you're throwing a no-hitter and it's like the top of the eighth.
And you just have to...
You can't hold it anymore, you know?
Dump in your pants.
Just go in your pants?
It might affect the throw position, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it could...
Imagine if you got tackled playing quarterback and you had a load of Duke in your pants and it just smeared all over that. Good God. How much would that jersey go for? Pants.
Yeah, talk about game used.
Game Jesus pants.
Dude. That's pretty bad, man. Who was Donovan McNabb? Remember when he puked? He lifted up his helmet and just puked all over the...
Yeah, before he hiked the ball.
Yeah, remember that?
Good.
Imagine if he just lifted up a leg, pulled his pants halfway down, and let his butthole out, just right there, you know?
They actually have tents on the sidelines where guys can go in and take a leak.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
I've never noticed that. I've been to plenty of Bucks games. I've been to some Bears games at Soldier Field as well. I've never seen
Aaron Rodgers did it last year during one of the games. They took him in, thought that he was hurt. He just had to take a piss. And it's just a little, like, pup tent thing where you have to lean down to get in it and stuff. He was like, I just, I had to relieve myself.
Just a little pup tent. I mean, dude, I had a 23-foot deck boat that had a pop-up bathroom enclosure that was like 10 feet tall. And you could stand in it, you could take a shower in it. They can't have something like that. My boat was like $4,000. They can't have a stand-up potty on the sideline. Man.
Chuck's lived in less than that.
Pat Shit Crazy's in the chat room. What's up, guys? All right. I thought Pat was going to show up at the studio. He did call me right before we went live, and I ignored it. Sorry, Pat. We had to get on the air here, dude. But you're welcome to show back up if you're in the neighborhood there, Pat. Bring food, pizza, chicken wings, beer, something like that. I mean, you are an Uber driver, right? So that'd be cool. Like Wing House or something. I don't know.
I'd take a salad.
For those of you listening, if you're not familiar with the show, you hear that psst, wait for it. It's not Darth Vader. Wait for it. That's not Jason from Halloween. That's Pops breathing through his air hose. That's all that is. And we actually...
we look forward to it.
We do. It's like a peaceful, kind of like meditation for me, That's one of my favorite sounds in the world. But I'm sure people that haven't listened to the show before, now that we're hugely popular, are probably wondering what that is. Pops, you don't have to back up from the mic. You just do your thing, man. Ain't nobody worried about that. Do you remember a few weeks ago when we did the challenge where Pops had to guess if it was Darth Vader, Jason from Halloween, or if it was himself? It was awesome, dude. We should do that again sometime. I won't do it right now, but anyway, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, you are listening to the Kevin Holly Show. This is Jaybird in front of me, Pops to his left, kitty corner, and we will be interviewing a very special guest in the second hour, Lisa London, a very beautiful and talented actress, calling us from California tonight, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
What has she been in?
She's been in a lot of movies. I don't have her bio pulled up just yet. I was saving that because, we got really high-tech computers here, and I don't want them to bog down. But off the top of my head, 1978, a movie that people our age probably grew up watching called Hots. That's Hots. And it was kind of like a Screwballs or Animal House type movie with a bunch of hot chicks in like scantily clad like short shorts and tight shirts, and also she's got a new movie coming out that she's going to be talking about with us that is called Holy Terror, and it actually looks pretty badass. If you go on our Facebook page, The Kevin Holly Show, simple as that, I do have the trailer up, and you can click on it and watch it. It's a couple of minutes long. Fantastic looking horror movie that she's in with another actress that we interviewed a while back last year. Vida Ghaffari is in that movie as well.
Oh, I like that girl.
Yeah, she's awesome, dude.
Yeah, she was cool.
She's probably one of the favorite interviews that we've had on the show, Vida. But anyway, we'll talk to Lisa London here in the second hour, and get to know her a little bit and let her talk about or talk with us about some of her recent accomplishments, movies that she's been in, her career, her life, and this new movie that's coming out. I'm loving this, man. This is the second horror movie that we were interviewing somebody. Remember a couple of weeks ago with David Maccabee.
Yeah, but I don't like the way you say horror.
I have to say it correctly. Horror movie.
Horror.
Best spell it with this group.
Best spell it with this group.
HORROR or something like that.
Yeah, thank you, Pops. Well done. Anyway, also in the third hour, I figured we would do a little bit more. You know what I really want to do in the third hour, dude? And I
have no idea what you want to do.
I've got words written down for the Pyramid Game on the Kevin Holly Show. It's been a couple of weeks since we did the Pyramid Game.
How can you do if you write all of them down?
If you look by your laptop, I've got 2 pieces of paper for you to write down a couple of groups of words for the Pyramid Game, and we'll do each other and Pops. I think it'll be fun.
That's some real freaking show prep right there, man. Kevin's got 2 little scraps of paper with 1 through 5.
I gave you 2 blank sheets of paper.
You went way out of the way this week, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I could have never gotten through this without this help from you, man.
Do you need a pen?
This is
something to write on.
Actually, I brought a pen.
Okay, I see that. Yes.
You even left me pens over here.
I did. They're 2 blue pens, man. I believe the
prep work you put into this game this week is phenomenal.
Oh
man.
Yeah, I got my bell all ready to go. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's gonna be fantastic, man. It really is. And
no wonder we're number 1.
Dude, going back to the fire in Tarpon Springs.
Yeah.
I didn't know olive oil was so flammable.
No, you know what's funny is they said it was on the news. They said it was air conditioner.
Yeah.
And the one guy,
it's a lot of flamers in Tarpon.
Thank you. The one guy that was first interviewed on the news, and he was up there. He was trapped in the house and couldn't get out because you got to understand there was only one stairway.
I know. I've been.
It was in the back.
Yeah,
and that was what was on fire. So they had no way to get down from the second floor. Well, the one dude jumped. He's like, "I'm out of here."
I would have slid down that metal awning and landed on a basket of shells.
Well, the one lady's like 81, had a stroke.
I didn't know
surgery.
That.
She couldn't do that.
No.
No, the guy that I talked to probably could have, but he was like the news reported as they thought it was a air conditioning thing. And I saw him. I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm not going to say his name, but I was like, "Hey, man, glad to see you're all right and doing well." I was like, "I saw you on the news, man. Wow, it's crazy stuff." He's like, "Yeah, they said it was air conditioning. Air conditioning guy come back, said he smelled dope. People were smoking weed out back there."
Really?
I swear
it was
to
a
God.
stoner fire?
That's what he told me, man.
Don't do drugs,
like
people.
A roach caught on fire and burnt down the stairs. That's exactly what he told me. I was like, oh, that's horrible, man.
I mean, in 30 seconds, how many... Come on, Jay, do this with me, will you? In 30 seconds, how many Greek fire jokes can we come up with? You ready? Here we go. Hold on a second. Here we go. And... Somebody's
Saganaki. Bukkake.
Somebody, it was Bananas Foster.
I'm flaming. Cherry's Jubilee.
I didn't know feta was flammable.
Euro in the air.
Did they put it out with lemon juice?
Grease fire.
Thank you. It's pretty good, Jay. We should do that more often.
I think I won.
I think you did, yeah.
Although I don't know Bukkake is a grease fire.
I think you meant Bukkake-lava. Bukkake-lava. That's some red hot Bukkake-lava action. But, anyway. So, did... When the fire department showed up, did they go, Opa! Thank you. What?
Yeah, that would have been great if everybody would have just been come out back while the fire's going on.
Start going, Opa!
Opa! Yeah. Everybody, Opa! Throwing brandy on the stairs. Throwing chunks of cheese at it. I'm going to have to use that at work on tomorrow.
Yeah. You never... That 81-year-old woman never messed with a scorned woman, Jay.
Yeah.
You know? She was hot, though.
A scorned woman has no corns, so you do not want to mess with that.
Oh, not at all, man. I'll tell you what, that Greek food is pretty hot, dude. It's warm.
It's killer, too.
Nobody died, right?
No, but they died eating Greek food before.
Yeah, how's the moussaka?
It's killer.
It's to die for?
Yeah.
Hey, as they say,
it's the pork souvlaki that's really killer.
You've always got one foot in the grave, Jay,
Yeah.
And
one on a dolmati.
There you go. Oh,
Fox, you're awfully silent over here tonight. What's going on, man?
I think he's mad at me.
No.
Are you pissed off at Kevin again?
No.
You pissed at Chuck and he's not even here?
No.
You pissed off at me?
No.
I fed you today, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Then what's going on, man? You seem...
Was it pasticcio?
I'm just thinking.
Oh, boy. This can't be good.
Patrick's in the chat room, and he says to ask Pops about doing a potential interview for the Veteran History Project that we've been working on. And I said that I don't know about that. Pops is scared of being Arkancided.
No, I'm not as scared of anything.
Oh, okay. I am. Oh, man.
Actually, that reminds me of when we went to the strip club for my birthday. I think it's been like 2 years ago now. And it was just me, him, and Mudcat. And Pops was there, and, he could hardly see where to put the dollar bill, right? And this girl's got, her stuff right up in the face, and Pops has the money in his hand, and he's ruffling around trying to get, and girl looks back, and she says, "Oh, my God, are you scared?" Camden looked, he's like, "That guy's been in Korean War. He ain't scared of nothing, woman. He can't see."
Yeah, put that butthole a little closer to him, I wish I would have been there, dude. That would have been so awesome. That really would have been Camden's first time at a strip club. If anybody would like to hear that story in full detail told by Camden Mudcat, go back, scroll through our show reel on Spreaker or on TuneIn Radio, your TuneIn app, and it's clearly there. The title of that show is Camden's first time at a strip club. It was like episode 36 or something like that. Yeah, that was a great show. Camden, we started the show off just talking about what you guys did. You went to Mons Venus, one of the most popular strip clubs in the entire world, right there in Tampa Bay.
And my birthday's coming up, so.
Oh, hey, sweet. When is your birthday again? March? Or May?
April.
April 30/30 used to say when he was a kid.
April 30/30?
April 33rd.
33rd. Didn't you live down by...
I wish it still was on April 33rd, because then I'd only be, young.
Yeah. 33rd.
Uh-oh, there's a group of thugs out there on... I can see them walking around. They're heading this way, too.
We got some action outside of the dump tower once again here.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are broadcasting live from the dump tower in beautiful downtown Newport Richey, Florida, right on U.S. Highway 19. On the third floor, we've got windows that face north up U.S. Highway 19. And we're not lying or making stuff up when we talk about how there's hookers and pimps and whores and stuff outside walking around, just walking, doing their thing, So, yeah. Yeah, at least they're using the crosswalk, Jay. They're responsible. They're not jaywalking. Thank you. What?
I'm always jaywalking, dude. Don't try and arrest me with your big thug laws.
What are you talking about, my big thug laws?
Yeah, you're always trying to get me in trouble, man. That sounds like.
I would never try to get you in trouble, dude.
All right. I believe that.
All right, before we take our first break here, we did start a news segment, and we only talked about the fire in Tarpon Springs. Excuse me. Hey, Pops, do you know whose birthday is today?
Today?
Yep.
No.
Jesus, man, there's nobody good for birthdays today. Never mind, Pops. This is the last time I'm bringing this website up ever again. How about this? Today in history on March 8th. Why does my watch say March 5th?
Because you bought that on the Sponge Docs from that dude who sells bogus watches.
Did I? Is that where I got it?
I hope you didn't pay a lot for that, because I can see it's fake from here.
Are you saying it's stolen? Are you saying it's hot?
It's not stolen. It's not hot. It's not on fire.
Made in Bangladesh.
Are you sure it wasn't Bangkok?
Bangladesh.
Thank you. Yeah, back in 1966, Australia announced that they would triple the number of troops in Vietnam, Pops. Also in 1970, the Nixon administration discloses the deaths of 27 Americans in Laos. And in 1973, 2 bombs exploded near Trafalgar Square in Great Britain, injuring 234 people, man. That's a lot
I know
of people.
something that happened in 1971.
What's that?
Nixon took us off the gold rush for good, and that's when prices started going bananas.
Gold prices went bananas?
No. Milk, groceries, everything.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Rent.
Nixon took us off?
Nixon, yes, he did.
Off the gold standard?
Roosevelt took America off the gold standard. We couldn't own gold, but we still had gold to cover our greenbacks. Nixon took the greenback off the gold standard, and that's when the world knew that our money was phony. Up to that point, our money wasn't phony.
You know, maybe I will keep doing this segment, because that's actually kind of a cool story. Now, can you make me a sandwich? Because it's Women's Day. They're not making sandwiches.
What?
Make us a sandwich while men do our show over here, Pops.
Uh-oh. We're getting a phone call on the Kevin Holly Show. Oh, it's my children.
All right, so, Pops, we're going to have to cover this for a little bit while Kevin steps outside.
Do that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now this will become a real show because me and Pops are in charge. So, Pops, did you happen to see about Tim Tebow today?
Yeah, I guess he struck out, and then he popped into, or he drove into a double play on out, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly it. But I'll tell you what, I'm behind Tim Tebow 100%.
Yeah, me too. I hope the kid does okay. Hey,
he couldn't make it as a quarterback.
Well,
he probably should have tried being a tight end. If Kevin was here, he'd be all about that.
Well, he probably could. He probably could. I don't know. He probably can. You know. Well, I remember a lot of people. But I gotta say, Michael Jordan, who nobody doubts his athletic ability, but he didn't make it in a baseball game. So
yeah, but Tim Tebow didn't make it in anything. Well, I mean, college. He did great in college.
Yeah,
and I love the guy. I mean, he's great.
Wasn't he? He was. I think
he's
he was
a stud. He's probably got like a 10-inch dong.
He was a candidate. I don't think he won it, but did he? But he was a candidate for the Heisman Trophy.
No, he won the Heisman.
He won the Heisman. Yeah.
He won the Heisman.
Didn't he also
now
bring?
He's in New York playing for the Mets.
Well, yeah. But he's not.
He's not doing so good.
Now, didn't he also take the Denver Broncos to an 8-8 record and almost made the playoffs?
No,
they made the playoffs, and he won a playoff.
He won a playoff game.
Something like that. That's right. Yeah. Hey, Tim Tebow's a stud, man. You know, he's a stand-up guy, very nice.
Dude.
I mean, if anything, a lot of people bag on him because he would kneel and pray, and but he never really tried to jam his religion down your throat. He's just doing it himself. You know what I mean?
Because he had to pray that he could make a play because his talent sucked. But
he didn't get there because he didn't have any talent. He just
God got him there. Okay,
for every person that hated him, because of that. There were probably 2 people that loved him because of his religion. So,
or at least the fact
he's absolutely loved. Even them freaking Yankees up there in New York freaking yell and cheer when he comes out. I mean, he's just an all-around good dude. Man.
I think you're right, Jay. And Pops has a great point as well. For everybody that bags on somebody just because they want to pray or they don't want to pray or whatever, it's like, shut the fuck up. You know, nobody cares about your opinion. Let the guy do his thing. He's not jamming it down your throat. He's just doing his own thing. Leave him alone. He's a good guy. Some religion...
I fucking pray every day before this show. Every Wednesday on my way in, I'm like, good God, don't let it be a shit show like last week. Please, Lord, all I'm asking for, I promise you I will do something nice this week. Just don't let it suck ass.
I pray every
other show.
I pray every 3 days after I listen to it.
I'll get down on my knees right now and pray if the second 2 hours will be
speak
good.
into the microphone here. Come here.
Yeah.
Anyway, Pops had a really good point, though. For every person that bagged on him, there's 2 people that probably liked him for it. And I think that people that have a sense of spirituality, as long as it's not like some weird ritualistic type made-up religion, well, they all pretty much are, I guess. But
that's a word. Yeah. That's a word that I can relate to, spirituality.
That's what's important. I think that makes a lot of people, the majority of people anyway, not the extremists. It makes them good people, you know?
You want to talk spirituality? You want spiritual growth?
A religion hour with Pops?
What?
Do you have any Christian music to start this one out?
Kevin doesn't have any. We'd have to.
Of course I do. I've always got
How about I just sing some of my favorite hymns, psalms?
You could. I mean, I think it's called hymns, yeah. Hymns? You love hymns, don't you?
I'm waiting to hear one. I'm anxious to see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were ready. Yeah, I've always got them loaded up right away. The touch of a button, Pops. Here, hold on. This one's my favorite, and it takes about 5 seconds before we can play it.
All right, let me just ask you this, Kevin, about dual role players.
Dual role players in sports?
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were doing Pop's Religion Hour, dude.
Oh, okay.
No. Go back. We can do that later.
Jay, do you want to sing this karaoke style?
I have no clue what you're playing, but if it's got words, I can sing it.
We'll skip it. We'll get back to it.
I can't believe you actually pulled that up that quick.
What do you mean? I had it loaded up. I always had it loaded. I listen to hymns before the show. It relaxes me, man.
All right, listen. I want to see,
then I pray a little bit, and then I start the show.
I want to see if Kevin can tell me of somebody that was drafted by the Chicago Cubs who is currently a quarterback in the NFL.
Oh, man.
And a big name. And then I'll go to somebody more in...
is he in the top? Is he a starter?
He's a starter in the NFL.
Okay, I'm going to go with...
Or he did start.
Okay. I don't know. I've heard this before. It's off the top of my head. I don't know.
Colin Kaepernick was drafted in the 43rd round by the Chicago Cubs.
So you got like $12 in a Cubs hat?
And he didn't stand for the anthem, so they booted him. All right, Pops, let me get somebody back in your... I
can't wait for...
You want to know... You were asking about... guys that played 2 sports successfully. There ain't too many of them.
Actually,
Bo
there
Jackson
is a freaking ton of them, and I never even knew this. I'll go down...
No, I told you that there was more than the 2 we knew of.
Let's do the top 3.
2?
I bet I can guess the top 3.
It's just listed in alphabetical order, so...
Let's see who Kevin thinks.
I'm going Bo Jackson. I'm going Neon Deion. Neon Deion's the only one that has a World Series ring and a Super Bowl ring. The only player in history that has both. And I'm going to go with... I'm not going to say successful, but I'll go MJ on that. He did play for the White Sox.
Yeah, but he wasn't successful.
Oh, he successfully made it to the big leagues?
Okay, but a list of athletes that have done it is insane. All right, Bo Jackson, we know. Troy Aikman, drafted by the New York Mets out of high school. Morton Anderson played on Denmark's junior national soccer team.
Wait, but MJ doesn't count, but some dude that played in Denmark in a junior team, and Troy Aikman getting drafted but never playing, that counts?
No. Well, it counts, yeah.
It counts, but I'm just talking...
If you're counting Michael Jordan, yeah.
Terry Bradshaw set a national record by throwing the javelin 244 feet 11 3/4 inches.
This is not like baseball and football or basketball.
Tom Brady was drafted by the Montreal Expos before attending college at the University of Michigan. It's unbelievable. Chris Carter played basketball and football at Ohio State University.
None of this is successful dual sport players on the national level, dude. None of these guys, except Bo Jackson.
Deion Sanders.
Deion was probably the best at it. Well, Bo Jackson put up some huge numbers, dude. He was really
Tony
insane.
Gonzalez played college basketball for UC Berkeley, which reached the NCAA Men's Division I basketball tournament in 1997.
Yeah, my uncle Sal played basketball for Gulf High School, and then he also played football when he went to Pasco Hernando Community College. So there you go.
Well, he should be on the list, evidently.
Is he? Did you scroll down to the S's for Sal?
I don't think you even have a relative named Sal.
That was my grandfather's name, Salvador.
Oh, that's right, it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
Donovan McNabb played basketball for Syracuse University.
Can we get on to a different subject? This is boring the shit out
Bill
of me, dude.
Parcells offered a baseball contract by the Philadelphia Phillies and was drafted by the Detroit Lions.
Drafted after the contract
for football.
Yeah. Did he play a game with the Tigers?
Julius Peppers, while at the University of North Carolina, Peppers was also a walk-on member of the men's basketball team.
In college?
Yeah.
That doesn't count. I played chess. Does that count? Come on, man.
Chess isn't a real sport, and neither is soccer.
I don't even know how to play chess. I do. I'm just,
Soccer is more of a sport.
Soccer is actually pretty badass. I like watching soccer. Like when you go to the Greek restaurants in Tarpon Springs, or there used to be a really awesome Mexican restaurant, 19 just up the road from here, called the Tequila Restaurant, and they had all family members working in there, and they had soccer on every TV, dude. And I'm not a huge soccer fan. I couldn't name a single player, But, David Beckham, I could name him. That's it.
That's just because you got a Woody for him, dude.
No, I don't.
You're such a fag, dude.
Whatever, dude. But I sat in there and had giant burritos and Corona and watched soccer on the TVs like, this is the coolest place in the world, dude. You get all into it. You pick a team. Everybody else in there is like watching it like religiously, dude, And you pick a team. Like I went to the World Baseball Classic in Orlando alone because I told my friend I was going to take with me the wrong day, and he was at work. And I'm like, fuck. So I went there alone, and I sold my ticket for face value. Learned I could have gotten a lot more for it. But I'll tell you what, dude, the ride into the Disney Sports Center where they had the event, it was just backed up traffic. You know how you go into a sporting event, just like you're going to the Bucks game or whatever. But the cars, man, it was Dominican Republic versus Venezuela. They all had flags out their windows, and they're all screaming and yelling and hollering and speaking in tongues, Then you get in there, and the game was just unreal because it's the best players, from those countries, and a lot of them were Major League Baseball players. You had Big Papi playing, and Carlos Zambrano was pitching for Venezuela. It was awesome. And every pitch, the crowd was like, boo, if it was a ball, rah, if it was a strike, and it never stopped for 9 straight innings. It was unbelievable. I saw a guy fall out of his wheelchair backwards and have a seizure right there out of sheer excitement. No joke, dude.
Pops does that like twice a week, man.
He does not, dude.
Over watching Archie Bunker, for Christ's sake.
Oh, Pops. You want me to smack him, dude? Yeah. Anyway, to me, it was like you pick a side. I picked Venezuela because I liked the Cubs, and Carlos Zambrano was their starting pitcher. And I'll tell you what, dude, it was one of the coolest experiences ever. I went into the bathroom. I had outfield seats, like grass seats, where you sit on like a blanket out there. But I decided to walk the concourse and grab a beer and just walk around and just kind of get different points of view and take pictures with my phone. And I go into the bathroom, and I come out of the bathroom, I go into the beer line, and there's this big, giant, fat
and you
Venezuelan
realize
guy.
That every stall had a glory hole in it.
That's a different story. But this dude was like, hey, man. He's like, we were talking. I had my Cubs hat on. He was talking. I was like, yeah, I'm rooting for you guys, because of Zambrano. He's like, let me buy you a beer, man. I'm like, cool, thanks, dude. So he buys me a beer. And he's like, where are you sitting? We were just kind of shooting the breeze in line. It was like a 10-minute line. And he's like, we got extra seats, man. You want to come sit by me? And I was like, absolutely, dude. I'd love to meet your family and sit down by you guys where you're sitting, because I was alone. Dude, they were like 5 rows back behind home plate. I got to watch the rest of the game from behind home plate, right there with like all these people from Venezuela, flags, people running around, having seizure. It was awesome, dude. It was totally awesome. Anyway, I do watch baseball every night, Jay. I see you in the chat room making fun of me. Soccer is a sport, Jay. Why can't you say these things? Why don't you just gonna chat in the chat room?
Soccer is not a sport. Man.
I know, and you're gonna make fun of me in the chat room, but not to my face, Jay. What the hell, dude? You think I'm not gonna shoot you with this dart gun? I will. What?
Look at that silly little half beard you have.
Oh, that's it, man. What?
It's all fun and dandy until somebody gets a fucking eye poked out, Kevin. All right.
All right. I'm sorry. I did not mean to shoot you with a dart gun, dude.
Fuck you. You're an asshole.
What? Anyway, I think we should take our first break, dude.
We should have taken our first break an hour ago.
Oh man, it's a party in here tonight.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Thank you. All right, you guys ready for our first break? We'll come back solid with the second hour.
All right.
Talk to Lisa London and some more shenanigans. Wow, Kathy says yawn real big in the chat room. Wow. Now we got a fucking critic in the chat room.
Kathy's tired.
She must be. All right.
She said she's going to sleep, so.
Well, that's what we do on the Kevin Holly Show. We put our listeners to sleep. You're welcome, right. Kathy. Yeah.
This is better than slow beach music, like, with the wind and the waves crashing.
What are you talking about, dude? It's all about hymns, man. All right, we'll be right back with more of the Kevin Holly Show after a word from our sponsors.
You are listening to the Kevin Holly Show. The Kevin Holly Show. The Kevin Holly Show.
He didn't get the popular vote, but you love him anyway. The Kevin Holly Show on the Internet Radio Network.
Jay loves wrestling federations, lucha libre masks, boots and all. He feels a premonition that's scheduled for one fall. Jay's into new positions. He likes dicks in the candlelight. He's got a new addiction for every Thursday night. He wants to take Loco's mask off and go dancing in the rain. He wants a white and crazy life to take away his pain. Jay's always pulling on his brain. Jay Bird's coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. He'll pull his pants all the way down, dreaming of Blanco Loco. His dick is devil red, Jay's skin's the color rojo. Jay is coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. Come on, dreaming of Blanco Loco. Come on, Jay's living la vida homo. Jay woke up in a Newport Richie, in a funky cheap motel. Jay came out and spent his money, tried to learn some wrestling skills, but never drinks no water, only vodka and champagne. Once Jay had a taste of it, he's never been the same. Yeah, he'll show you his little brain. Jay Bird's coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. He will pull his pants down, dreaming of Blanco Loco. His dick is devil red, his skin the color rojo. Jay is coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. Dreaming of Blanco Loco. Jay's living la vida homo. He wants to take Loco's mask off and go dancing in the rain. He wants a white and crazy life to take away his pain. Yeah, Jay's always pulling on his brain. Jay Bird's coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. He'll pull his pants all the way down, dreaming of Blanco Loco. His dick is devil red, Jay's skin the color mojo. He will blow with la vida homo. Jay Bird's coming out, he's dreaming of Blanco Loco. He'll pull his pants all the way down, dreaming of Blanco Loco. living la vida homo. Skin's the color rojo. Jay, Will, where you out? Living la vida homo. Living la vida homo. He's dreaming of Blanco Loco. Dreaming of Blanco Loco. He's dreaming of Blanco Loco. Jay's dreaming of Blanco Loco. Suck it, Jay.
Hey, yo, this is the original Guido, Skinny Vinny, wrestling manager at ACW, and you're listening to the Kevin Hawley Show. Why? Because your mother told you not to. Turn the frickin' volume up, you monkey.
Hey, Beavis. Yeah. Yeah. What do you want? I was like listening to a show today. Yeah. Yeah, it was like called the Kevin Hawley Show. It was like pretty cool and stuff. They were talking about naked chicks and things. Alright, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Hey, Beavis, you should listen. What do you listen to it on?
He was listening to
you listen to it on the radio, dumbass. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Get it on a radio. Radio. Shut up, dillweed. Listen to the Kevin Hawley Show and just shut up. All right?
There's a broke-ass cuck in a Cala field. He ain't got no job, so he's got time to kill. Nobody's gonna get paid. He's lost his Beasley deal. There's a broke-ass cuck in a Cala field. And there's a cross-eyed cuck that nobody wants. He's alone at home, flipping through his phone, trying to log back in, see his Twitter DMs. There's a cross-eyed cuck that nobody wants. And there's some by one piss splashing on his jaw. It feels real nice, like a money shot. He ropes off his nuts like his G-spot. There's some by one piss splashing on his jaw. There's somebody kiss right around bedtime from a big black dude named Buck 2 times. That'll bang his wife while he chops up lines. There's somebody kiss right around bedtime. There's a broke-ass cuck in a field and a big black guy that's breeding his wife while he's snorting up lines. Where is his golden shower, please? Now he's down on his knees cleaning up black seed, and Lord have mercy, looks like Nick Pete right on his face while he sucked. He's a broke-ass cuck. There's some by some pills around 2 a.m. He needs an income, time for a new scam. Or some BA gear to buy him a gram. There's some by some pills around 2 a.m. There's a broke-ass cuck in the field and a big black guy that's braiding his wife while he's snorting up lines. Where is his golden shower, please? Now he's down on his knees cleaning up black seed, and Lord have mercy, looks like naked Pete right on his face while he sucks. He's a broke-ass cuck. Right on his face while he sucks. He's a broke-ass cuck.
شما دارین گوش میدین به کوین هالی شو. شما دارین گوش میدین به کوین هالی شو. شما دارین گوش میدین به برنامه کوین هالی.
Summertime's here, baby. I'm gonna make you drool. Oh, now summertime here, baby. Gonna make you drool. Look out, bro. Homeless Chuck's got something for the Jews. Homeless Chuck saw me $1 when I'm driving by. Ooh, I'm not by. Flip me a quarter. Don't give me in my eye. All sexual favors, but I swear I'm not by. Just a second, ladies. I got a new promenade, angel dust. Sexual favors, I've been doing push-ups too. Homeless Chuck, slide me $1 when you're driving by. All sexual favors, but I swear I'm not by. Clock, hold one whore one time. Start drinking around 11 o'clock. I'll never stop. Passed out by 11 o'clock. Say, let me fool you one time. I'll rob you at the next truck stop. Okay. I got a good grenade, angel dust. Sexual favors, and I've been doing push-ups too. Homeless Chuck, sign me $1 when you're passing by. I'm homeless Chuck. Homeless Chuck, flip me a quarter when I'm stoned, hit me in the eye. I'm homeless Chuck, flip me a quarter, don't hit me in the eye. Sexual favors, but I swear I'm not by. All right, one time. Homeless Chuck, say a prayer when you're passing by. Homeless Chuck, say a prayer while passing by. Homeless Chuck, don't let me bring a tear to that eye. Homeless Chuck, sign me $1 when you're passing by. Homeless Chuck, sign me $1 when you're driving by. Homeless Chuck, don't hit me in my eye. Homeless Chuck, sign me $1 when you're driving by. All my sexual favors, but I swear I'm not by. At one time, homeless Chuck. Ooh, homeless Chuck. Be careful, officer. All my favors are not guaranteed to be HIV free. Don't arrest me again, officer. I swear I'm just trying to make a living. One for your pee-pee and one for each of you little hanging guys.
And I ended up yelling at one of the little cutie teenage girls and was like, hey, give me some beers.
Well, if you wanna sing country music these days, and you wanna have a chart-topping hit, you can't sing about crying, you can't sing about dying. You just gotta sing truck, beer, truck. Truck, truck, beer, 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 truck. You can't sing about heartbreak and pain, and you can't sing about a lonesome old freight train. You can't sing about hard living or prison. You just gotta sing truck, beer, truck. Truck, beer, 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 truck, beer, 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 truck, beer, 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 truck, beer, 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 truck. You can't sing about women or cheating. It ain't called cheating, it's called competing. You can't sing songs about the South. All you can do is run your mouth. You just gotta sing truck, beer, truck. Truck, beer, 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 truck. Beer, 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 truck. Beer, 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 truck. Beer, 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 truck. If you're gonna borrow your daddy's truck, you better make sure he fills it up. You just gotta sing truck, beer, truck.
Alright, time to give the crew some brekkie. Oh yeah, that's it. Come up here for a feed, guys. How you going, Kevin? Barbara, Alex, Gaz, mate. Fucking Kevin. Kevin, stop being a cunt. Barbara, how are you? You're a good looking sheep, mate. Yeah, Alex, you didn't get one the other day, so you can have that one. Kevin, stop doing that, mate. Fucking no need for him, mate. Gaz is just chilling out. He doesn't fucking pick on people for no reason. Fucking Kevin, stop being a cunt, mate. What were you, mate? The fucking run to the litter, and then you fucking got on the roids, and then you started bunting people around thinking it was tough. There's no need for it, mate. Hey, Gary, fuck off, Kevin. There you go, mate. See, Kevin, he's fucking polite. Kevin, stop being a cunt, mate. Hey, be nice to fucking Barbara, mate. Fuck. You do it, Alex, as well. You're a dead set cunt, aren't you? Got one left, and it's not going to you, Kevin. Do you know why? Because you're a cunt. You're a cunt, Kevin. Fucking get away from me hat, you cunt.
Share it with you. I wanna fill up this whole room. Every time you come around, you're never scared. Riders on the mic and I'm taking it there. I wanna spread my love. I wanna break this whole thing down. Because I roll up or I roll out. There's not a thing I wouldn't do. I wanna smoke it with you. I wanna smoke it with you. Every time you come around, you're never dry. Like a tidal wave overtaking the night. I wanna spread my love. I wanna break this whole thing down.
Take a deep breath, exhale the bad energy. Looking back now, get the whole world in front of me. You can see me flying so high like a paradise. You can see me roam 13 like a paradise. Look into my soul for love, for Mary Jane, Spider-Man, Kush, Peter Parkin. On the plane, everywhere I go, everything I say. Never back down, cause we're here to stay.
Because I roll up or I roll out. There's not a thing I wouldn't do. I wanna smoke it with you. Because I roll up or I roll out.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Lootopia. Louie Toopy Show. Then listen to the Kevin Holly Show on the Internet Radio Network.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live with more of the Kevin Holly Show. All right. Welcome back, everybody. We got Jaybird, we got Pops. We also will be interviewing a beautiful actress in the second hour here, Lisa London. Oh my God. How lucky are we? Say we're pretty lucky to have such a beautiful and talented actress calling into the Kevin Holly Show here in just a little while. So that'll be a lot of fun. And, Pops, we were talking about golf during the break.
Yeah. I can tell you some true stories about some golfers.
Okay.
Start off with this one. There were 4 guys. They've been playing golf every Wednesday for the last 5 years. So this week, they finished the game, and one of them says to the group, you know, next week, Wednesday falls on the 25th of December. That's Christmas Day, man. No way I can get away from the family to come and play golf. Oh, yeah, me too. I got to bag off tomorrow. The other guy, third guy, yeah, me too. No way. Charlie says, oh, you candy asses, we're playing golf. We ain't going to let Christmas interfere. You guys ain't got any hair in your asses if you ain't out here like normal next Wednesday just because it's Christmas. They're moaning, and he challenges them all. So next week they all get out there, and one guy's Charlie's there too, of course. And the first guy says, you guys realize what it cost me to be here? He says, I had to buy my wife a diamond ring. It cost me $3,000. Says the other guy says, you get off cheap. I had to buy my wife that mink stole she's been wanting. It cost me $5,000. The other guy says, hey, he says, I got to go and sign up and buy that ranch house. He says, it's going to cost me $75,000. You guys are lucky. Charlie ain't saying nothing. I said, yeah, Charlie, how the hell did you get out here? He says, you guys don't know how to work it. He says, I got up this morning. My wife was still in bed. I went in the bathroom making all kinds of noise. Come out of the shower, still dripping wet, stood by the side of the bed. I says, oh, okay, honey, what's it going to be, golf course or intercourse? She says, you better take your jacket, it's going to be cold.
Hey, Pops, do you know why?
I like that one.
I liked it. Do you know why the announcers during golf events talk so quietly?
Their name's Kevin.
No.
Oh, why?
Because they don't want to wake the sleeping audience, much like our show.
Okay. Well, there's another one. This guy. A couple of weeks later, they go out and they're going on, and on the second green, Charlie died. So next week, or a couple of weeks later, they're telling their new guy that replaced Charlie, says, boy, it's good to have you here. Last week was a bitch. What do you mean? Well, Charlie died. He says, well, all along from there on in, it was from the third green on. Hit the ball, find the ball, drag Charlie. Hit the ball, find the ball, drag Charlie. Hit the ball, drag Charlie.
What?
Okay, well there's one more.
Great.
This guy is sitting on. This is a local annual tournament. You know, all the local golfers from miles around play here. And this guy, he's standing there and he says, "Man, if I had a hole in one here," he says, I'd be famous. The whole community and area here would know who I am." So he tees off, and all of a sudden there's a good guy, devil sitting on his shoulder. He says, you really want a hole in one?" "Yeah." He says, I can give you a hole in one." He says, "Why?" Give me 10 years of your sex life, and you'll hit a hole in one. It's okay. So he tees up, man, he hits a hole in one. Man, you know, everybody's cheering, you know, and there's a couple of photographers taking this picture. They go on and get down to the sixth green, or sixth tee off at the sixth. He says, "Man, if I hit another one, I'd be known all over the state." The devil's back on his shoulder. "You really want one?" He says, "Give me 5 more years." Okay. But man, he hits a hole in one. Man, there's photographers there, and they're following him every shot, every move he makes. Down at the last tee off there, and man, I'd go down in the record books, 3 holes in one in this tournament. The devil hits him again. "Give me another 5 years." Okay. He hits the ball. Hole in one. Oh man, they got guys from all over the world, you know, and he's acclaimed. So he goes and gets all kinds of congratulations, and he's a big hero and everything. He's ready to leave the place and figures he'll scoot out of there, and all of a sudden he's got the tap on his shoulder, and the devil, "Hey," he says, "now that I've got your 20 years of your sex life," he says, "what's your name and your address?" He says, "All you need is my name, sir." He says, "I'm Father O'Malley."
Pops, man, you're usually on point today, but you're blanking out, man. What the hell's up with that?
Hey, hold on a second.
Father O'Malley, he gave him his sex life. Priests don't have sex life.
Calm down, guys. We're not altar boys. Don't be so touchy.
See, golf is not my game. I'll tell you a football story and make up for it.
Well, hold on. I got one more golf joke. Do you know why golfers carry an extra pair of pants?
No.
In case they get a hole in one. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay, this is a better. This should produce some results. Back where Jay and I are from.
Moving the needle, Pops. Move that needle. All right. Go ahead. Carry on.
Kenosha, Wisconsin there's more Italian people there than per capita than any place besides Italy. And South Milwaukee, which is 30 miles north of there, there's more Polish people. So one night in Racine, Stash, the Polak from South Milwaukee, and Mario, the Italian guy from Kenosha, they met in the bar in Racine. And they're talking about ethnic jokes. And they said, "Yeah, you know, it's terrible, all these ethnic jokes. If they aren't getting us, Polacks are getting the Italians. We ought to get together a football game. There's all kinds of Polish and Italian guys in the NFL all over. Great football players. We need to get a football game, the Italians against the Polacks. The winners get off the ethnic jokes. The other one's got to take the brunt of them." Yeah, that's great. So they publicized this thing up for months, you know. And they get a Polish team and an Italian team, and they agree to play in Horlicks Field, which is in Racine, on neutral ground between Kenosha and Racine. and of South Milwaukee.
Is this a true story?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they got one side is all the Polacks, and the other side's all the Italians. Even the Pope at that time, the other Pope was Polish. He got there for the game. So at the end of the first quarter,
give Pops a beer, man.
It's a scoreless, nothing to nothing. Halftime, nothing to nothing. Zip. Same way at the third quarter, no score. So in the fourth quarter, the Northwestern train goes by and blows a whistle. The Polish team thinks that that's the end of the game, so they run off the field. 8 plays later, the Polish team scores a winning touchdown.
8 plays later? Is that the joke, dude? Oh, man.
Some days are diamond.
Some here stoned.
China! Trump thought that was hilarious, man.
Dude, what about all the allegations about CIA?
Who thought that was good?
Huh?
Donald Trump. He said, if it wasn't for your great jokes, he said...
Because you'd be in jail.
Said what?
You'd be in jail.
I am the
So listen.
least racist person that you have ever met.
Sorry, go on.
Listen, man, what about the CIA right now and all the allegations about them being able to hack into our smartphones?
You better delete your browser
and smart
history.
TVs.
Yeah, you better delete
Dude.
your Pornhub history, dude.
Yeah, but listen, here's the deal right now. We're on the internet. They could be hacking us right now.
I'm sure they're hacking us right now.
They could be listening to this entire show.
They're probably laughing their balls off at Pops' jokes right now. CIA, laughing their asses off.
I hope so, because nobody else did.
Oh, man.
She's killed hundreds of thousands of people with her stupidity.
Pops needs a drink. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short intermission. Well, I would just like to talk to y'all about our mini fridge. In our mini fridge, we have a large selection of beverages.
What do you want, water?
You got water, we got creamer, we got Coca-Cola, we've got Rolling Rock, we've got coffee.
Beer, water?
Give him tequila. We've got some Toro tequila. Give him a beer, dude. There you go. Hell yeah. Pop's having a beer on the Kevin Holly Show. Woohoo! Jaybird found the Reese's Pieces. Inside the microwave dry storage, we've got chips. We've got veggie chips. Yeah, push the button. It's like any other microwave. It's like, really, dude? Yeah, there's chips in there, dude. You don't like those? What, you don't like my chips?
Microwave.
It's a very clean microwave.
You got a bottle opener?
Yeah, you use your hand and twist it. It's a Rolling Rock.
not a twist
It's like a $5 6-pack, dude. Come on. There you go.
There you go.
Did you wash your hands before you touched that?
Get a glass.
Oh, just give him a cup, man. There's styrofoam cups. I got cups. You want cutlery? I've got silverware. Put a little creamer in there for Pops, man. Creamer it down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right. You got a little vinegar, a little Worcester, a little horseradish, a little horsey sauce. Pops, you like horsey sauce, right?
No. I don't like horsey sauce. I like horseradish.
Horseradish. That's what I said. Horseradish.
Horsey sauce is different.
What about horseradish?
I've never had any.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Kevin Holly Show. The second hour of the show is always moot point. Is it moot point, Jay?
It should be mute.
It is what it is, Jay. You know.
Listen.
What do you got there?
Snacks. What about the CIA hacking into us, man?
I think that's cool. I mean,
glazed over this.
All you got to do is put a piece of black electrical tape over the camera on your laptop, and they can't see you.
Yeah, but they can hear us.
So what are we saying? I mean, what are they going to do? Bust us for talking about snacks?
I don't know, dude. It's not good though.
What I mean, if you don't,
this is all Obama's fault.
If you don't have anything, bad to say, then why do you care, right?
No, I care because
I was being facetious.
I think we need to worry more about the FBI than the CIA.
I think they're all in bed together. The NSA, CIA, FBI.
Well, the FBI director just said he's going to stay for 6.5 years. That he's due.
I would.
Get rid of him.
Nah, well, what are you going to do?
I'm just worried that they're hacking our show right now.
Do Do you think that what we're saying is not really being broadcast? Instead, they're broadcasting something completely different?
Probably.
Yeah, like it's a rap channel right now. They're playing rap music instead of us.
Could be.
Could be, yeah. I mean, dude, your microphone's right by your nipples. That's not... He just lowered his head.
Do you guys remember J. Edgar Hoover?
I do remember J. Edgar Hoover. Yeah.
There were 5 presidents that wanted to get rid of him, but they were all afraid to because of the goods he had on him.
What were the goods he had on him?
Well, only they knew.
Only they knew, huh?
Well,
what about Herbert Hoover?
And him.
We could sure use a guy like that right now.
Well,
and you knew who you were then, back then, you know?
And girls were girls and guys were guys.
Men were men, yeah.
Well, they blamed him for the Depression.
What about the songs that made the hit parade back then, you know? Pops, have you ever been to a sock hop?
Sure.
What'd you do at your sock hop?
Dance.
Did you ever
get laid?
Did you ever bang a girl after the sock hop?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
The CIA knows, so you might as well tell us.
That's a long time ago.
You know what? Should we talk to Pat Shit Crazy about the CIA here after our interview?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, Patrick is in the chat room. If you'd like to call in the third hour, Pat, we'd love to talk to you a little bit. He says he's hacking us right now. He's in the chat room hacking us. He's rigging the election of the Kevin Holly Show right now because we are not sure who's going to replace Chuck when we fire him next, you know? Whoa, did I just leak that? We're not going to fire Chuck next. I mean, we fired him, hire him back, hire him back, you know?
Well, I think he's pretty much quit, dude. I don't think I can hire somebody that's quit.
I don't understand.
I think he's resigned, or he wants to be a part of it. You know, he doesn't want to give up the privilege of being a charter member, I think. But he sure doesn't want any of the responsibilities of being a member.
He just wants to get laid.
Should we take back the orange jacket? Green jacket?
Yeah, maybe, dude. I don't know. I don't ever remember giving him one, but if we did, yeah, we should definitely probably take it back.
All right, breaking news on the Kevin Holly Show. We will be talking to Patrick Berge, PFC40book.com, in the third hour. You like that plug with a little burp action? In a hiccup?
Yeah, and so who's calling in here soon?
That'd be Lisa London. Be calling in here shortly, hopefully. If she's not participating in the Day Without a Woman.
How do you spell her name?
Lisa, Lisa, London, like the city, London.
That's a pretty common name, dude.
It's pretty hot, though, you know.
I can't find her.
What? I got it loaded up right here. Look on the monitor. There you go. See that? Want to see a picture of her? Boom! Yeah. We'll talk to her until she calls.
Okay.
Talk about her.
I got it.
Talk with her.
She was born in 1957.
I don't know. You don't want to say that,
Probably
Jay.
shouldn't say that. But if we're looking at her bio, dude, it's right there.
Do you have no couth about
I got
you?
her.
Okay.
She's hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Lisa London to the show. Lisa, how the hell are you? Hold on a second. Is it turned down? So, yeah. There you are. Are you back? We're back. Lisa.
I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show.
Hello. How are you guys?
Hi, Lisa.
We're doing fantastic, and thank you for calling. We're really excited to talk to you. And, you know, we've got Jaybird here in the studio, and we've got Pops. I don't know if you're familiar, but Pops is an 83-year-old Korean War vet. And Jaybird is, a bit of a pervert. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Jay.
My daddy was a Korean War vet.
Oh, how about that? All right.
Air Force. Yeah, Air Force.
Very nice.
He was a radar specialist.
Really?
My dad was in the Army, but that makes it, we have enough in common right now that I think we should discuss marriage.
That's awesome. Lisa London, everybody, live on the Kevin Holly Show. Thank you for calling in. Now, I've pulled up your bio here, and we've had a lot of celebrity interviews throughout the last couple of years on the show. And we always like to pull up the bio and just kind of get familiar with your work and things like that. And it says that you're not just a talented actress and an accomplished actress, but also a singer. And I wanted to kind of touch base with you on that because I don't know a whole heck of a lot. There's not a lot out there. You were in a female singing group, the Pinups. Is that correct?
I was. We were literally as famous as you could possibly be. I'm talking billboards all over the world, all over Sunset Boulevard. We debuted at like number 30 on the charts. We were on the Merv Griffin show. We did every single show you could imagine. I guess we're like that Andy Warhol thing about your 15 minutes of fame. But I mean, it was like you couldn't get any more famous than us. But it was one of those things that was kind of like a one-hit wonder in the U.S., but in Europe and Japan, everyone still knows who the pinups are. And it was a German-based deal, even though it was an American deal. Our producers were German, so that kind of explains how hard it is to kind of Google us and find stuff. But it's out there, and our Facebook page has it all over.
All right, so Lisa, Kevin told you I'm a pervert. I'm a little off the side. I want to go right to Dickwad in 1994. I have not seen this, but it sounds like it's probably pretty freaking funny.
It is. It's fabulous. It's with Billy Campbell and Patrick Warburton. It was the first short that I ever starred in, and I've only done one other short, and that's called Finding Mama, and I actually was nominated for Best Actress at the New York International Film Festival for that. And it's women's. Simone Scott, all the kudos. She's the writer-director of Finding Mama, but it's interesting to have done only one short ages ago, and then I do another one last year, and it's, it's kind of the life of an actor. You never know what's going to stick to the walls.
Yeah, that's kind of like our show. We just kind of throw whatever up and see what sticks,
Yeah. I also starred with the Potbelly Pig in Dickwad.
So, Jay, you do have something in common with her.
And he was the most brilliant little creature you could ever meet. He was just delicious. Pardon the pun. I actually didn't end up eating him.
You did or did not?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Lisa, if you knew how many times that same story's been told about me, it'd be amazing. So,
good. I'm glad.
Confessions of a Hollywood Bartender sounds pretty good too.
Yeah, that's something I'm really excited about. I've been getting some feedback right now that they're in negotiations that it's going to finally air. We did the pilot, and it's just a really brilliant, edgy kind of, I guess you'd kind of call it a black comedy mixed in with super drama. It's really hard to label, but it's...
We're losing the feed here? Are you still with us?
Lisa, are you there?
I think that's her connection because I'm live right here. We're still good. Lisa, can you hear us? We've lost Lisa London. Oh my God, where did she go? Oh, it hung up, man. That's the
story of my life. Every time I get on the phone with a,
with a hot woman
chick, I lose my connection.
We lost her. Well, I didn't get like a chime in from her publicist or anything saying that she had to go, so we'll see if she calls us back here. She must have had a bad connection. Here we go. She's coming right back right now. Hey, Lisa, we lost you for a second. Welcome back.
Hey, that's so strange because I could hear you perfectly.
Oh, cool. I don't know what happened.
So where'd you lose me?
When you were talking about the
bartender.
Confessions of a Hollywood Bartender.
Yeah.
It's probably going to get sold any minute now, and then I'll have further info on all my sites and stuff. But again, it was created by a female named Natalie Sutherland. So I love that this International Women's Day, I can keep pitching all these girls.
There you go. Heck yeah. We love girls and women.
Yeah, I know. Aren't we? We're really good. We're essential.
So. Definitely. Well, before I get into what I know that we're definitely going to want to talk about, which is your newest endeavor, I want to talk about one of your first ones. And I'm not talking about, your involvement with CBS Radio and the Desert Sun newspaper when you were in high school, the Bob Hope Classic Girl and all that good stuff, but I wanted to talk about the movie Hots. I mean, there's no reason we shouldn't talk about the movie Hots. That's got to be one of the more popular movies that you're known for back in a while back.
It is. And it was my first film, and I starred in it, and it's the female version of Animal House, and it was nothing but a delight to shoot, and it's brought nothing but joy to everyone through the ages, and I'm proud to be in that cult classic. I absolutely am.
And I think that, the term cult classic is awesome because we, we're not as big of a show as we'd like to be yet. We're about 2 years into this, and a lot of the people that we interview are famous for cult classic movies, which is totally cool. It really is. But I think the new movie that's coming out, Holy Terror, is going to become a cult classic at some point.
I think it is too. I really think it is. It's kind of a modern twist on The Exorcist, and it's just written and shot beautifully, and I love working with Greg Hatanaka and Rich Mallory so much. This is going to be my third or fourth film with them, I think, and they have this beautiful vision, and the line is blurred now between indie films and big budget films. I mean, if something's good, and with all the ways you can view films, it's kind of blurred, and I'm just proud to be in all the stuff I'm in, no matter what you call it, A, B, indie, studio, whatever. They're all just labels anyway.
Now, this is going to debut on Netflix, am I right?
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime, that's right. Yeah, just as huge.
Yeah. And Amazon, it's huge. And Amazon Prime just won a bunch of Oscars, so I think we're doing real good with our Holy Terror.
I think it's going to be awesome. I watched the trailer. It's only 1 minute and 17 seconds long, which is perfect for a trailer. And it just teases you enough to be interested into it.
Good.
Yeah, and it's fantastic. It's on our Facebook page, too, so if anybody wants to check it out. Again, we're talking to Lisa London, a beautiful and talented actress here. The movie Holy Terror, coming out here. When is it coming out? In April?
April 13th.
April 13th, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Lisa, I think you're completely correct on the blurred line theory of different mediums of watching movies or television or series, things like that, shorts, whatever you want to call it. I think a lot of the people that I've interacted with lately are ready to get rid of their cable and get away from that and get into the Fire Sticks, the streaming.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's where it's at.
All the best stuff right now, I think, are on Netflix and Amazon Prime. I just met Billy Bob Thornton, and we were talking about how his Goliath is on Amazon Prime, and what a delight it is to do something where people can eat it up, can like really get into it on their terms and watch it on their terms. I just think it's really cool.
You can watch it on demand. I mean, a lot of people think of like truck drivers or people at the gym running the treadmill. You've got that downtime where you're exercising or you're resting in between jobs, and you don't have to go and sit in front of a TV and pay $150 a month for cable service. You can you pull it up on your tablet or your phone or your, it's so much better to me. I think that's where the industry is really going. I really, really firmly believe that.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is.
So now,
streaming.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, let me ask you this, and I might be wrong on this, but I caught wind. Is Vita Ghaffari in Holy Terror as well?
Yes, she is. We don't have any scenes together, but she's in it.
Awesome. We interviewed her about a year ago. She's one of our favorite people in the world. We love her.
I know.
Absolutely.
She's wonderful.
Totally
she's
cool.
Really cool.
Yeah. That's amazing. It really is.
And Krista Bell is in it also. She's in Meatballs and a bunch of other things. She's one of my best friends on the planet.
Cool.
And we've done a bunch of movies together. And then Mel Novak, who we love, is in it also.
Yep.
And some just wonderful new actors. Kelly Ryder plays my niece, and she's just a little delight.
What is the name of your character in the movie for everybody out there?
The name of my character is Janice. Aunt Janice. Yes.
Lisa, I like the fact that you were in a movie that actually is a little nickname that we have for Kevin around here, and it's called
Holy
Dick
Terror.
Little. Dick Little.
Oh, Dick Little. Yes.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
But actually, it's backwards. We call him Little Dick. But
wow, Jay.
Yeah, I play a total white trash biker girl in that.
Nice.
It's so much fun.
That's right up Jay's alley right there.
Right?
Pretty much described all three of his ex-wives. Thank you.
Hey, those girls are interesting. They've got a lot of stories to tell.
Yeah. Well, they're cute too. We've been
exactly. And we wear really cute outfits.
Amazing. I put a picture up of you on our Facebook show page a while back, a few weeks ago or whatever, anticipating the interview here and having you on our show. And the amount of comments, mostly not just the amount of comments, but the content of the comments. I was a little embarrassed. I don't know if you saw all that, but I was like, oh my God.
Wait, what was it? Was it on your page or my page?
My page, yeah.
Okay, so if I go to your page,
Oh,
I'll
God.
see it.
You might not want to. I mean, it'll be flattering at the least,
Wait,
you know.
Which photo was it?
It was the photo of you in a, I want to say it was like a black low-cut T-shirt, maybe something like that.
Oh, yeah, that was, you know where that was taken? That was actually a publicity still for the Hollywood show Chicago, and it was my first time to Chicago. I've traveled all over the world, and I had never been to the great city of Chicago, and that was taken by a really famous celebrity photographer named Joe Archie, and yeah, it's a good shot.
It is, yeah. It was very popular.
It was meant to garner comments.
Okay,
It
then,
was
good. Like I said, I'm a little embarrassed, at some of our friends and fans and whatnot, but hey, it is pretty cool. I mean, flattering to say the least, I never get comments like that, In fact, I had a picture with a famous radio guy about a week and a half ago, and somebody saw it and commented that I looked like a cardboard cutout. It's like, really?
Well, that could be flattering.
I guess, I offered cash if somebody could actually create a cardboard cutout of me. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Well, they actually did create a cardboard cutout of me when I was starring in the HBO commercials that Michael Bay directed me in, and there was this big 2-year campaign, and they literally cut out a huge life-size. I used to have photos of me standing next to it. It was pretty cool.
That's got to be awesome.
Is there possible I could find one of those on eBay for my bedroom at all?
Oh, my God.
I don't know. It was in all the malls, all over. It was literally all over America in every mall.
I would steal one if I found it.
I know. I wish I had it. I was my own paper doll.
That's awesome. Oh my God! So again, we're talking to Lisa London, a beautiful, talented actress, and the movie Holy Terror will be coming out April 13th on Amazon Prime. Check out the trailer. You just simply type in Holy Terror trailer on YouTube. It's right there. It's the first one that pops up, a minute and 17 seconds long. I looked at it a few times, and I'm impressed. I really am.
Also check her out on imdb.com too.
For the full bio, sure.
It's outstanding.
Lisa, is there anything that you would like to plug besides this upcoming movie? Is there anything else going on?
I've got another film, also a scary movie, like a really creepy, scary movie. It's about creepy clowns. Really? It's loosely based on the news, with those people that were dressing up like clowns, and it's a really scary movie. Also, it was just screened at the Berlin Film Festival. It hasn't come out here yet. It's called Do You See Me? And I'm one of the stars of that too.
That sounds delightful.
Yeah,
I hate clowns.
Directed by Corbin Timbrick, and it's Global Genesis Group produced it, and just a really cool group of people. And it's scary.
You mentioned...
I'm scared, and I'm in it.
You don't sound scary, though, but yeah, I can imagine. You mentioned Chicago. I grew up in Schaumburg, a northwest suburb outside of Chicago, and right around the same time that Charles Gacy was doing his thing up there, and we grew up hating clowns. It was the worst thing in the world,
Exactly, right? They're so creepy.
Totally creepy.
I think everyone finds them creepy, yeah.
Let me ask you a question, Lisa. Do you like riddles?
It depends if they're trick riddles or not. I like ones that really have an answer.
Well, hold on a second. Pops here has a pretty good one here for you. Hold on. Here's the
Okay.
It's not really a riddle, Lisa. Can you hear me?
Yes.
It's a quiz. All it really takes is a one-word answer.
Okay.
You can hear me okay, right?
I can hear you perfectly.
Okay. What is it, Lisa, that gives me the most fantastic feeling of satisfaction during and after helping my female partner achieve a great one?
You're on the spot now, Lisa.
One word answer.
A smile.
Oh! What do you say to that, Pops?
Well,
wrong answer. You want to try another one?
No.
You want to know the answer?
I think she knows.
Yeah, I think she don't want to say.
You just don't want to say it? Hello?
Uh-oh. No, I don't know. We're hoping to lose her again.
She may not call back.
She could probably hear us. I can't hear her again, though. Lisa, are you there? Oh, she's going to hang up and call us back. Pops, you made her hang up. She must have a bad connection out there, you know. There she comes. Hold on.
Is she in California?
Yeah, sorry about that, Lisa. Are you back?
See, he said a terrible thing, so we were disconnected by karma.
I told you. Bad karma.
What's that?
She said you were disconnected by karma.
Oh. Well, anyhow, do you know why only 3 out of 10 women know the answer to that?
I have no idea.
Because 7 out of 10 men don't know the answer.
That is very, very true, I'm sure.
Pops tries, every time we have a female interview, he tries to get that riddle over on him and, tries to get you to say the big O word.
What it is, Lisa, at my age, all I've got left is memories.
Well, I hope they're all beautiful ones.
Quite a few, yes.
Good.
Oh, wow. All right, well, good try, Pops. Good try. Oh, my God. So Lisa London again here on the phone here. We're not going to take up too much of your time. But listen, thank you so much for calling into the show and
You're welcome.
Giving us a quick phoner. That's totally awesome. Again, the movie Holy Terror.
I like that. I give great phoner. I love that.
You actually do. Yeah, you really do. Holy crap. I'm speechless right now.
No. It's Holy Terror.
Holy Terror. Ladies and gentlemen, Holy Terror. Check out the official trailer.
Kevin's got too much of a phoner to even talk right now.
Oh, wow. Hey, Lisa, could I ask you a favor real quick?
Sure.
Could you maybe give us a quick promo? Like, you're listening to The Kevin Holly Show. This is Lisa London. Something like that, maybe?
Sure. Do you want me to say it right now?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Okay. Hi, this is Lisa London, and you are listening to The Kevin Holly Show. Peace out.
I love that. I love
awesome.
it. Oh, my God.
Fantastic.
Lisa, thank you so much for calling into the show. And
You're welcome.
We're going to definitely plug the movie Holy Terror and give access for our listeners.
Much.
You're so welcome,
awesome.
yeah.
And if you could get me a link of the show, that would be awesome.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll get on it tonight and send that right out to you. And all that good stuff. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Thank you so very much. Have a beautiful night.
You as well. Good luck to you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Holy crap. Lisa London, everybody. Wow. I mean, I could have went on for an hour with her, but...
Great interview, huh?
Yeah, she sounds delightful. Really, she does. I think the movie's going to be great. I'm going to pull up the trailer right now and just play a little audio from it. We don't have to play the whole... It's only a minute long. You want to play the whole thing? For everybody listening out there, yeah, why not? Here we go. Holy Terror, coming out April 13th, Amazon Prime.
Feel anything unusual in this house? By unusual, do you mean do I sense any spirits?
That's her.
I think Joshua is trying to contact me. I think that he's still here. Before we attempt this, there's something you both need to understand.
That's her again.
What we contact may not be your son. There's no way of knowing what we're dealing with until I initiate contact.
It's like they're performing an exorcism right now. Lisa London, Mel Novak, Vita Ghaffari. 3 people that have been on our show right here in this movie. How cool is that? All right, everybody. That was our interview with Lisa London. Once again, thank you, IRN listeners, for tuning in to our replay and best of episode this week. We are currently updating our Dump Tower Studios. So the boys got a week off, and I'm your host, Kevin Holly, of The Kevin Holly Show. And I'm just, playing a few things here for you guys to enjoy. So if you want to stick around and listen to the third hour, I'm going to play some more fun bits. Go to Spreaker.com and also hit us up on Facebook, facebook.com/The Kevin Holly Show. Follow us on Twitter at Kevin Holly Show 4. That's the number 4. And catch us every Wednesday evening following Lionel Nation IRN. And yeah, thank you everybody so much for listening. Thank you IRN listeners. Check us out on Spreaker for the third hour, and definitely check in next Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for more of the Kevin Holly Show. We will have Dee, a live psychics, going to sit in with us and give readings live on the air. We've also got our porn review by Jism Jason, and hopefully we can schedule Balls, an on-air personality and contributor to many different radio shows, mainly on the 102.5 The Bone, the Balls Box, the Balls Cast podcast. Should be a lot of fun. So thanks IRN. Check us out on Spreaker.com for the third hour tonight. Live, also playing bits and replays and just best of stuff. So check you next week, everybody. Thank you, IRN. Alright, so we're still live on Spreaker. And I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break here and pull some more stuff up that you guys can. Why am I talking like a homo? Glick in the chat room, because it's weird, man. I'm in my living room in my home studio. I've got like a little desk in the corner by the front door, and I'm all alone. Lori B's sleeping, the chihuahuas are sleeping, the fucking guinea pigs are sleeping. Got nothing going on, man. The kids are at their mom's. I'm all alone, lonesome Kevin, sitting here in I don't even know what I should name this studio. It's not the Dump Tower. It's it's the Kevin Holly Show home studio dealio. Whatever, man. Why you gotta pick on me, Glick? Fuck you, Glick. Thanks, Captain Buttmunch, for joining us in the chat room as well, and everybody else that's been listening. I know it's kind of been a rough couple of weeks. We had a server crash at the Dump Tower, so we're doing some upgrades up there. Got a whole new server on order. We're gonna go ahead and install that after work during the week, and come back strong next Wednesday. So it's gonna be totally awesome. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be a really, really good show. Why? I don't know why. John Travolta might even show up. He's gonna be like, oh my god, you're gonna die, I swear. It's gonna be like totally awesome. It's gonna be great. Anyway, alright, we'll be right back. I'll come back and do a little bit more of the third hour by my lonesome. I think it should be fun. Anybody wants to call in, the hotline 727-237-6010. Any requests, hit us up on Twitter at Kevin Holly Show 4. If you are a listener, subscribe to it. Follow us. I need those hits, and then we can be on iHeartRadio. It's pending right now. We're pending on iHeartRadio. That's how close we are. All we need is more followers and more downloads and more listens. So figure it out. Follow us, subscribe to us, hit us up on YouTube, hit us up on Spreaker, get the RSS feed if you can, if you want. I don't know. We got an app. It's in the Google Play Store. It's just simply the Kevin Holly Show app. Do all that fun stuff. And help us on our journey to getting onto iHeartRadio. That would be so cool. Also, check us out on TuneIn.com. If you have a TuneIn app, we have our own podcast channel there. You can also listen to the IRN, the Internet Radio Network, on TuneIn and hear us live on Wednesday nights via the IRN. IRNbroadcast.com if you want to check out the other fantastic shows on the IRN. We're talking about Lionel Nation, Robin Slim. Congratulations, Robin Slim has been picked up by the IRN, syndicated nationwide, worldwide. Also, Happy Hour. Did I mention Happy Hour? Bro, it's going to be awesome. It's an honor if you would listen to Happy Hour on the Internet Radio Network. And yeah, how about a little Glicket? Oh, we got a request for a little Glicket. I can pull that up at some point here during the third hour. Hell yeah. A little Glicket. Glicket. All right, so we'll be right back with a little bit more of the Kevin Holly Show.
Looking at the pictures of the past are staring back at me, knowing that my life is just a series of the roads I take. Someday I'll be nothing but a memory. I hope you'll be there with me my final day. And I could never wait to grow up, thinking of the things I'd be, full of dreams and aspirations. Man, I couldn't wait to see what I'd become, all the things I would achieve. So goodbye, dear world, goodbye. Goodbye, dear world, goodbye. Please don't cry, I'll see you on the other side. Life can turn out unexpected, never knowing where it takes you. Finding out you need it all, the things you always took for granted. I can't believe I could not see. I hope you'll be better than me. I wish I would have let it go, the grudges I held in my soul. All that really matters are the things that always kept us close, holding on to family, love, and hope. So goodbye, dear world, goodbye. Goodbye, dear world, goodbye. Please don't cry, I'll see you on the other side. So when I leave this world behind, and you continue with your life, love your neighbor like yourself, full of life, forget that wealth, be rich in laughter, rich in love, show the world what you're made of, and never be afraid to try anything you want in life, and don't care about what anyone thinks about what you become. Be yourself until the end, but for now, until then, goodbye, dear world, goodbye. Goodbye, dear world, goodbye. Please don't cry, I'll see you on the other side.
Ladies and gentlemen, also want to give a quick shout out to my man Ryan Hoppy. I'm just kidding. My man Chris Glick. Everybody, check out Vape and Chill. If you like Periscope videos, if you like watching Facebook Live, and you get a little bit perturbed over, only seeing like 5 minutes at a time, you're done waiting for a goddamn giraffe to be born, some stupid bullshit, and you want some real comedy, some sports talk. Maybe you're a vapist and you like vaping. Maybe you're a master vapor. I don't know. But check out Vape and Chill. Go on Periscope, Vape and Chill. Check out Glick. Check him out. Check him out so much that you take him home with you. Take him home with you. Throw on the Periscope, driving down the road, watching Vape and Chill. Get in the chat room, talk to him. You'll see him nude a couple times. You'll see him dance and sing. Burp. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, do that. Check out Vape and Chill. In the meantime, check out more of the Kevin Holly Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Louie Toopy Show. Then listening to the Kevin Holly Show on the Internet Radio Network.
And now for more stereotypes that are obviously not true. We don't like tennis shoes, we wear sandals, and yet we have sex with goats and ride camels. I live in the desert in Abu Dhabi, so I squat behind a cactus when I have chupati. Roll your tongue on the R's. Whoop, drop the bomb, Allahu Akbar. I played the flute and snakes come out of jaws. I caught a flight plane, didn't get far. And you might not believe it, man, but during the winter I ski in sand. And the TSA was like, man, how did you get out of Iraq? Iran, damn.
Watch out, watch out.
Rashid's got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Abdul Jabbar got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Amir's got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Malcolm X got a bomb. I'm a billionaire. Check my Equifax. Always wearing turbans and bedsheet hats. An Arabian day in the life. See, I have 10 leashes, one for each wife. And I have 10 bombs, one for each flight. That I put my wives on, they speak without permission. Then, mommy, look, there's a plane in the air. I swear, it was just there. We're all Muslims, Salam. And we all live in a cave, Saddam. Where we all eat lots of hummus, yum. My first website was thebomb.com. And you might not believe it, man, but during the winter I ski in sand. And the TSA was like, man, how did you get out of Iraq? Iran, damn.
Watch out, watch out.
Hussein got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Ramir Rashid got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Obama got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Osama bin Laden got a bomb. Well, not anymore. Don't touch my hat, it's sacred. I can make all my wives get naked. I have a phobia, I'm afraid of bacon. You need RPG, I can make it. We own mini mobs and gas stations, but people buy beer to get wasted. Like 9/11 victims, I take
Whoa, dude, you don't, you don't say that. Wasted like 9/11 victims? Fuck no, we don't say that shit in America. You might say that shit over in Lebanon, Afghanistan, wherever the fuck you from, but in America, you get your ass killed out here, boy.
I'm sorry.
Take that shit out the lyrics. Right now, before I shove a cactus up your sandy ass. Right now, I ain't playing.
Okay,
Shit.
I'm erasing it. I erased it.
Throw that damn falafel in the trash and focus.
It's gone, sir. I'm sorry.
Cue the goddamn music.
As the world waits for my plans to unfoil, during spring I jet ski on oil, and I bummed all sorts of different places, and the TSA is the most racist. They be like,
watch out, watch out.
Rashid's got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Abdul Jabbar got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Amir's got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Malcolm X got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Hussein got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Ramir Rashid got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Obama got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Osama bin Laden got a bomb.
It's worse than throwing cats in the river.
It's the Kevin Holly Show on the IRN Internet Radio Network.
All right, welcome back to the Kevin Holly Show. I'm your host, Kevin Holly, and I'm here all by myself in my home studio. And I'm not going to do any bits tonight. I'm not doing strange news. I'm not doing a pyramid game by myself. I'm not even going to master vape. I'm not doing any of that. But you know what I am doing? Coming up with some more new, fresh stuff for next week. But, while I'm here, tonight, anyway, I got, a few tricks up my sleeve, if you will. And one of them involves a nice young lad named Glick, who requested that we do nothing but Glick for the third hour. Now, should I do that? I don't know. Do I even have a Glick folder in my computer? Maybe. It's hard to say. It's very hard. Oh, man. What? Now you want me to do Florida news? Okay, all right. I'm being spread way too thin here. Spread way too thin. I'm seriously looking to see if I have a Glick folder. I don't have a Glick folder, but I have Glick stuff. I have lots of Glick stuff, but all right, I can do some strange news here, but before I do, okay, and I will. And I've got strange news. I've got strange news always loaded up. Okay, always. So that's not like an issue, okay? But before I do, I will make this all about Glick. There you go. You're welcome, Glick. This song goes out to a very special someone. So mag that Glick. He'll give your ass a lick. Smoke on some crack. He'll vape your mother's stash. When a question comes along, you must click it. When Jaybird hits the bong, you must click it. His periscope's too long, you must click it. Now click it. Hit his vape. Vape it up. He's not straight. Step forward. He'll give you head. Try to protect it. Let's not vape. Then glick it. Glick it good. When a gay guy turns around, he will glick it. He will go down on a clown. He will glick it. Everyone thinks he's gay until they glick it. I say glick it. Glick it good. I say glick it. Glick it good. No, I can't finish it now. I'm making a song about how gay Glick is. Hold on, I'll be right there. He's gay. You didn't know he's gay? He's totally gay. Hold on, go. So mag that Glick. He'll give your ass a lick. Smoke on some crack. He vapes your mother's stash. When a question comes along, you must click it. When Jaybird hits the bong, you must click it. His periscope's too long, you must click it. Now click. In the show. Thank you very much. All right, thank you. Glick's gay. Thank you. Never gets old. Never gets old. All right. So welcome back once again to the Kevin Holly Show, third hour. And, all right. Via popular demand, I've got some strange news loaded up. I actually have, I don't think I have it totally loaded up right now, but I have some new news, bumpers and rejoins, but that's all right. Well, I don't have my whole studio at hand here. I just have my home studio. I just have my home studio. Anyway, were you really dancing? I'm looking in the chat room, and Glick says he was dancing and singing along. All right, cool. Well, check out this story here in Jacksonville, Florida. A man was killed when he was sucked underneath a street sweeper. Yep, you heard that right. A man was killed when he was sucked underneath. Man, I wish I could get sucked underneath. He was sucked underneath a street sweeper. Now, what does that even mean? I can't even get past the headline. Was he sucked off underneath a street sweeper? But this is where punctuation's important. A man was killed when he was sucked underneath a street sweeper in Florida. Did he get blown to death? What is he, a fucking balloon or some shit? Alright, sorry. Local news outlets report that a street sweeper operator was killed early Saturday after officials say he became entangled while trying to clear something from the machine at a parking lot in the Mandarin neighborhood of Jacksonville. Okay, kids, just like a lawnmower, if it gets, clogged up a little bit with some grass clippings or rocks or a brick or some weeds or who knows what, you may have ran over your dog, a cat, your guinea pig, I don't know. Don't reach underneath the lawnmower to try to free whatever's obstructing the blade. So this guy's driving a street sweeper. It gets hung up on something. He decides, here's a good idea. I'm going to get out and clear that shit with my hands. No, dumb. Witnesses say the man was heard crying for help. You think fucking guy's going to be crying for help? Nobody's going to hear him over the street sweeper noise. You know how loud those things are? It's like... Then it gets clogged up. So he jumps out. It's even louder now because it's fucking clogged up. And he jumps out. And what does he do? He crawls underneath the fucking street sweeper. So he's crying for help. By the time rescuers had arrived, he was already unresponsive. Well, I would ponder that it wouldn't take too fucking long to get completely sucked in underneath. Sucked underneath? Sucked off? Anyway, via street sweeper. It wouldn't take long. Street sweeper versus human. Not going to take long. Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Sergeant Mark Mooser says police worked throughout the day to contact both the man's family and his employer. Investigators say they were trying to gather information about exactly how the incident happened. Really? Does it really take you all day to figure out exactly how that happened? He's sweeping a fucking parking lot. He's at Publix. His little wheels are turning on the side of the street sweeper, and it's got a big-ass vacuum. It gets clogged up. What does he do? Army crawl. Of course. What else would you do? Army crawl. Right underneath that thing. Right up to the suck hole. Did I just say suck hole? Crawl right up to that suck hole and free the debris. Free the debris. So, well, they say there's no foul play. And it seems to be a terrible accident. Really? Do you think somebody, pulled him out of the truck? Like, there was, a march, a protest? Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Love Trump's hate! Love Trump's hate! Somebody wearing a fucking pussy hat, a vagina hat, decides that, the street sweepers, he's not passing. He's not gonna pass. And what do? Instead of, protesting and pounding on his hood and pounding on his windows and intimidating him, no. They pull him out. What was that guy's name that was pulled out in the riots? The truck driver, and they murdered him? Yeah, well, they didn't do that with this guy. They didn't just beat him. No. They pulled him out and shoved him into the fucking suck hole of the street sweeper. I can't even talk. Yeah, anyway. So no foul play. Awesome. Should I continue reading? No. I think we're done with that one. Wow. Alright, how about this one? You would never think that this would actually happen. There we go. You ever go to a kid's party? I know some of you listeners out there at the Kevin Holly Show probably aren't allowed around kids' parties. Hell, some of our crew's not allowed around a children's party. But a Florida man deflated a bounce house, but there were still kids inside. Yeah, it's true. A neighborhood grouch caught on video unplugging a bounce house during a 1-year-old's birthday. You can't make this up, ladies and gentlemen, and this is definitely a Florida story, and this guy looks like a grouch. Hell, his name is grouchy. Charles Watruba. Chuck Watruba. Homeless Chuck Watruba. Port St. Lucie, Florida. A man is facing misdemeanor charges after he allegedly unplugged the fans that were inflating a birthday party bouncy house, causing it to deflate on the children. Now, I know a lot of you listeners of the Kevin Holly Show have probably deflated on some children, and I'm sure that's illegal. Anyway, carrying on. Charles of Port St. Lucie was arrested Friday, charged with disturbing the peace and trespassing, and then he was released. Okay, so you deflate a bouncy house and suffocate a bunch of 1-year-olds at a party, and you get released for disturbing the peace? Really? First of all, 1-year-olds at a party? Not peaceful. Hell, there's probably some 2- and 3-year-olds in the mix. Not peaceful at all. Those little heathens running around, screaming. They're like little homeless people. They're always sticky and dirty, begging for food, getting into mischief, stealing stuff. Anyway, this is a 70-year-old man, and he was caught on surveillance cameras unplugging the Disney Princess bouncy house, which was rented for the girl's first birthday party. 6 children, ages 2 to 10. See, I told you. 6 to 10. I'm sorry, ages 2 to 10. They were inside of it, 6 of them. But none of them were hurt. Oh, so that makes it okay. So nobody died, so it's cool. Disturbing the peace. What happens if they died? Murder. Now, since they didn't die, but they could have died, wouldn't that be, I don't know, attempted murder? Ridiculous. The police say that this Charles Watruba may have believed the extension cord powered a disc jockey's stereo equipment. So there's the whole falafel right there. There's the blue waffle right there. The guy was tired of the noise, so he tried to unplug the stereo, thus accidentally unplugging the bouncy house, the Disney Princess bouncy house, which came crashing down on 6 2 to 10-year-olds. Man. He only lives about 500 feet away on the other side of the parkway, so there's no listed phone number and no attorney is listed in court documents. I'm going to ask Glick in the chat room, could you find a phone number for Charles Watruba? Wotruba. Are you B.A.? Are you B.A. Baracus? I'll pity the fool who ain't B.A. Baracus. Treat your mother right. Anyway, Charles Watruba, Wotruba of Port St. Lucie, Florida. If you could find out a phone number, I'd love to call him up and ask him straight up, were you trying to unplug the DJ equipment, or were you trying to murder some children? I don't know. Anyway, that happened. It's fucking Florida for you. Let's see here. What else do we have? We've got, here we go. No, we already did that one. 11 attributes that psychopaths display. We've done that. Okay, here we go. Another Florida story, since you asked. In Florida, a woman was sentenced to 20 years in prison for plotting to have her ex-husband turned into a sex slave and then murdered. That's right, you guessed it. Murdered. Now, this is a true story. A failed murder-for-hire plot landed a Florida woman desperate to regain custody of her children behind bars for the next 2 decades. Rachel Leahy. Oh, my God. Rachel Leahy? A 35-year-old mother of 3 was sentenced Monday to 20 years in prison for trying to have her ex-husband killed. Local 10 News reported that Leahy met with an undercover detective posing as a hitman. Man, I would love that job. Could you imagine being an undercover detective and you got to pose as a hitman? Or like a biker gang member? Or somebody that sings and dances to show tunes on cruise boats? I don't know. I would love that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. She wanted to have her former spouse to be kidnapped, then taken to another country, and turned into a sex slave. Now, how lucky would you be if you're like, your name is Fu Thang, and you live in like the Philippines, and you're horny, and here comes this American man turned sex slave, and you're like, oh yeah, Glick, right? You picking up what I'm throwing down, Glick? Oh yeah. Sex slave in the Philippines. Man-on-man action. Anyway, he said you wanted it to be all about Glick in the third hour, so that's, I don't know. It is what it is. Alright, looking at the chat room here. He should be awarded the key of the city. The guy for the bounce house, really? She was going to have her husband sexed to death. I don't know. Pay attention. Hold on. There's more to this story. Now, that's a way to die. Come and go at the same time. I see what you did there. Come and go at the same time. Okay, so it's kind of like necrophilia. But that was last week. But anytime you want to talk about necrophilia, call us, 727-237-6010, live on the Kevin Holly Show. And Jaybird and Pops would be more than happy to discuss necrophilia. But getting back to the story here in Port St. Lucie, is that where this was? Does it even say where the hell is this? Where in Florida? It doesn't matter. Florida's a goddamn sandbar. It could be anywhere. So, yeah, she wanted to have her husband taken to another country and turned into a sex slave. She also told the fake hitman, the cop hitman, that he could make the death look like an accident and set it up so it appeared that her ex died in a fire or by drowning. Now, if he died on the Kevin Holly Show, it would most likely be a dumpster fire. Or, if he died after listening to the Kevin Holly Show, it may be drowning, because he probably jumped off a fucking bridge. Anyway, man, I've got a potty mouth tonight. So, there's another Florida story there for you, Glick. Are you happy? Are you happy? You demanding... okay, well, hold on a second here. This one's right up your alley, Glick. In Arizona, not Florida. Having your cake and eating it too. I like what you're doing here. Yeah, buying what I'm selling. Huh? Wow, Glick is scared for my safety. He thinks I should move out of Florida. Wow, Florida. Okay, in Arizona. Well, where am I going to go? Arizona? I don't know. I mean, that's the second most popular retirement state, and I like to think that I'm semi-fucking retired. So where am I going to go? Arizona? Am I going to be a freaking Diamondbacks baseball fan? What is that anyway? That's a snake. It's a snake. It's a snake. Yeah. Arizona, Florida, and Germany also same thing. Arizona man arrested for allegedly having sex with a horse. And that whore's a horse. Now, if he had sex with horse, probably would not get arrested in Arizona or Florida. But having sex with a horse, totally different story. Learn to spell, people. Officials with the Yuma. No, Yuma. Yuma. My mama. Yuma. Yuma mama. No, I don't know who your mama is. I don't know who your daddy is. Officials with the Yuma County Sheriff's Office said that on Monday, just before 5 p.m. local time, God, that was so cheesy, they responded to an animal cruelty call in Dateland. Now, Dateland sounds like an awesome place if you're single. But if you're checking out horses instead of whores, that could be lost in translation. I wouldn't go to Dateland anywhere. You gotta get your P's and Q's and, dot your I's and cross your T's, man. Jesus. Deputies met with a person who said, Christopherson Maines. Who names their kid Christopherson? Christopherson. That's a 4-syllable first name. Christopherson Maines. And fucking horses have manes. Maybe that's why. Now, is that bestiality? Is that incest? Because his name is Maines and they have manes? Oh, my God. Deputies met with a person who said Christopherson Maines had been caught having sexual intercourse with a mare on the property. Not a mirror. He wasn't having intercourse with himself in a mirror, no. He was having intercourse with a horse, which is a mare, maybe in front of a mirror, on his own property. Now, I know what you're thinking out there. It's his own property. Let him do whatever he wants. It's his house, man. It's a man's castle. He can do whatever he wants. No, you can't. You can't fuck a horse in front of a mirror on your own property in Arizona. So authorities recovered video evidence of the incident involving manes. Manes, plural, because there was 2 manes in this whole incident. The fucking horse, and this guy's last name is Maines. Think about this, though. Who actually videotaped this? Video evidence? Was it surveillance? Hold on here. It doesn't say. No, it was either a surveillance video or somebody actually pulled out the video. Now, if you're watching somebody have intercourse with a horse, and his last name is Maines, and the horse has a mane, and it's a mare in front of a mirror, how do you stop rolling tape on that? I mean, I'd be like Andy Warhol, You're famous, look at you. Show me angry, show me happy, show me sad, show me angry again, show me, oh, it's sunny, put your back to the sun, show me angry again. Dude, I could do Homeless Chuck's job. I could shoot porn. I think I got this. Jism Jason, if you're listening, I think I've got this. I think I can do it. And all it took was a fucking story about bestiality. Who would have thought? Ha! Alright. What else do we have here? Let's see here. This is a great story. A 38-year-old allegedly paid a 15-year-old $300 in exchange for sex. Yep. This teen says he smoked weed and drank with this older woman. A 38-year-old... Oh, yeah, I gotta be kidding me. A 38-year-old Florida woman allegedly paid a 15-year-old $300 in exchange for sex. Damn, man. Not only is that 15-year-old able to bang a decent-looking 38-year-old Florida woman, but he also made $300 on it. It's enough to buy a fucking skateboard, some Four Loko. Rebecca McGraw. Glick it, please. Rebecca McGraw, we need to talk to her. She was arrested on Thursday and charged with 5 counts of sexual activity with a minor. Wow. Police said the woman admitted to the acts. The boy's mom reportedly told police about the alleged sex abuse when she found a text message on his phone, according to reports. In that message, it was words to the effect that this child needed to seek out medical attention for a possible sexually transmitted infection. Wow. Port St. Lucie again. The teen told police that 38-year-old invited him into her home in the spring of 2016. They would hang out and frequently smoke weed and drink alcohol. He told police of 16 incidents, one for each year, including the womb. I mean, you're in the womb for 9 months, give or take. He told police of 16 incidents of sex acts and said McGraw gave him a debit card to withdraw money at a grocery store ATM so she could pay him. McGraw also allegedly let the boy drive her car without her. Just go ahead, take my car up to the Publix, and go ahead and pull out $300. That's my daily limit. And when you come back, I'll do all kinds of nasty shit to you, and you'll go home with a nice VD. The age of sexual consent in Florida is 18 years old. Yep. This bitch is being held on $125,000 bond because she paid this 15-year-old boy to have sex with her and let her drive her car. But the guy that deflated the bouncy house on 6 2 to 10-year-old children got let off same day on a misdemeanor for disturbing the peace. Okay, so let me get this straight. You can try to kill a bunch of little babies and not be successful and go home that night to your Dom Perignon, Perrier, fucking Bartles and James, Zima, whatever you're drinking, you faggot. And that's fine. But you can be a 38-year-old with a VD and pay a 15-year-old to get said VD and $125,000. I guess it evens out. The kid's gonna have a VD. I mean, it doesn't say what VD it is, though. I mean, it could be crabs. I mean, that goes away. You just light them on fire. That's all you gotta do. I mean, so I'm told. I mean, I don't really know. I never had. It was never that cool to have sex with a 38-year-old when I was 15. Shit. If it wasn't for the VD part, I don't think that this is really a story. I really don't. I mean, when I was 15, I don't know, my parents are probably listening to this show, so I shouldn't talk about it, but, Seriously, though, Yeah. Thank you, Glick, in the chat room says the guy's a hero, you know, except for the VD part. That sucks. I mean, nobody wants a VD, you know? And what kind of monster? I mean, she had to have known she had a VD. How do you not know you have a VD, you know? Fuck, what am I thinking? I mean, there's girls out there that don't even know they're pregnant, and then boom, baby. I had pain in my stomach. I thought it was chicken wings. We were at Buffalo Wild Wings last night, watching the most boring basketball games of all time. I think it was Cleveland and Golden State or some shit. And all of a sudden I felt like I had to poop. And boom, baby. Mama. Do they say mama just like that? I don't think so. I don't think it takes them a while to say mama. Mine said dada first, but that's because, you know, I'm Kevin Hawley. Oh, I got a headache. Dying over here. Yeah, Port St. Lucie is definitely a fucked up town. I don't know. I mean, that's the whole issue, is the 15-year-old a victim? I mean, take the STD out of the equation. Is he really a victim? I mean, at 15, that's all they think about. That's all they want to do, you know? Now you reverse that shit. If it's a 38-year-old man and a 15-year-old girl, then yeah, that's definitely, she's a victim. That's just gross. I mean, you know, think about it, because, you know, girls and ladies and then women, you know, they're beautiful creatures. You know, they're smooth and innocent and pretty, you know, and all those things. But boys at that age are just dirty, you know, just gross. Men are pigs, right? Isn't that what they say? Men are pigs? I mean, I know he's not a man yet at 15, but shit, I mean, okay. Aside from, I mean, not everybody was banging at 15 as far as men go or boys go or whatever. You know, your average 15-year-old, okay, think of your graduating high school class. For those of you listeners that actually graduated high school or even went or even know what a high school is, you know, look at your friends, look around you, look at yourself. How many 15 and 16-year-olds out there were banging in high school at that age? Probably 50-50, half, maybe a little bit more, I would think, you know. So if boys are already sexually active at 15, 16 years old, okay, then what's the difference if they're, you know, banging a 38-year-old or an 18-year-old? What's the difference? I don't see them as a victim. Give the kid STD, you know, or get the girl pregnant, or affect his schoolwork. Yeah, then of course, yeah. But I just don't see it as like rape, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm babbling. I don't know. I mean, Glick, you still have sex with 15-year-old boys, don't you? I went a long way for that stupid joke. Okay, yeah. Maybe I didn't. Okay. I think that's number 7 on the 11... the list of 11 things that make you a sociopath? Psychopath? I don't know. Fuck. No idea what's going on around me right now. I have no clue. Oh, Glick. Okay, Glick's in the chat room saying girls mature faster than boys, so it's really worse if the roles were reversed in this situation. Yeah, I agree. And it is wrong in either way, but I mean, I'm thinking of myself. When I was 16 years old, I was sexually active, you know, and I was, you know, trying to pick up chicks all the time, everywhere I went. And whether it was a 22-year-old or a 38-year-old, it wouldn't have made a difference. I was going to do it no matter what. That was like my mission as a teen, as many teens, you know, that are male. But yeah, you reverse the role, it's bad. But, you know, had it affected my schoolwork, my grades, my future, if I had gotten an STD or knocked somebody up, then yeah, fuck, that's a totally different story. But just the idea of somebody at that age, a male at that age being sexually active, I don't think that they're always a victim. So just because she was 38 and he was 16, or 15 or whatever, I don't know how bad that really is as far as, like, you know, I don't know the story, I guess is what I'm saying, except for the fact that he got a VD. But I don't know what VD he got, so might not be that bad. I don't know. Okay, and moving on. Moving on. I'm probably wrong 100% on this whole thing. Let's do one more story, play a bit, and get the hell out of here. Let's see here. Got so many to scroll through here. I've been saving these stories for weeks and weeks here. I'm going to save that one. What do we have here? Okay, here we go. A 16-year-old girl. While we're on the subject, they're dangerous. She allegedly used a machete to hack an Uber driver to death. You know what? I'm saving that for Bergie next week or the week after. Alright. I know it's going to be old news by then, but I want his opinion on that. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, here we go. Perfect. I hope this is not Florida. A zombie woman was caught in broad daylight smashing her head into a wall. Yep, she must have been on some kind of drugs. I'm assuming Flocka or bath salts. Oh my god, it's really graphic photos here. I mean, there's blood everywhere. The video starts out with some dudes spotting something weird in the distance. They zoom in and it's literally a woman continuously smashing her head into a wall. She was probably listening to the Kevin Holly Show with earbuds. She did it until a group of good Samaritans physically stopped her. Let's see if there's actual... Dude, there is video. Hold on, I'll pull this up. Alright, let's play the video. Here we go.
Grábalo, gordo. No mames, mira cómo se pega esa vieja en la pared,
Holy
güey.
shit, it's in Spanish, really?
Chinga tu madre, mira.
Glick, can you translate
Vete
this
a
for
la
me, please?
verga, gordo.
Oh, god damn.
Está muy rica, güey, pero vete a la verga.
No mames, ese breaking the wall.
Mira, asco, güey, pero va a la verga. Puta camioneta de mierda, güey.
I'm really just
Bájate
playing
a la
window
verga.
right now.
Se va a matar esa vieja a la verga,
Damn, look at this nasty. I mean, she is pounding her face into this wall. Her
Vamos a
teeth and
ayudarla,
nails,
güey.
blood everywhere. She will be permanently disfigured for this. Kids at home, do not do bath salts. Or Flocka. Or Forlo. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. They're dragging her away and her face is just like, you can't even see her. You can't see anything. Her nose, nothing, it's just red blood. Alright, if anybody could translate that for me, that'd be greatly appreciated. I don't know. I don't know, man. I really don't. I mean, what are you going to do? You can click it. Yeah, I would click it. Smoke on some crack. He'll vape your mother's stash. Alright. Oh, excuse me. I feel like getting the fuck out of here. I'm tired. I literally worked. I arrived at to pick up the truck this morning for work at 6:35. I came home and I immediately got in the shower, and when I got out of the shower it was 6:51 p.m. So I put in just under 12 hours with a shower, and I'm tired. Not only that, the studio's in shambles right now. I mean, I'm talking about all kinds of new construction, new equipment. We've got products on order. It's going to be totally awesome. But we even have a new show sponsor. I didn't even get around to making the promo for that yet, which it will be very cool, though. Anyway, so I'll talk it up for a moment here, and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, definitely hit us up on Twitter at Kevin Holly Show 4. That's the number 4. Also, check us out on the IRN Internet Radio Network, irnbroadcast.com. Very, very cool. A lot of good shows on there. One of the newest shows, the Rob and Slim Show. I've been following them for a while. They're pretty good. They have a great intro too. It's pretty badass. Also, Hoppy Hour. One of my favorite people in the world, Ryan Hoppy. Check him out. He does promotions for 1025 The Bone. And Hoppy Hour is a fantastic 1-hour podcast for the most part. Also, thank you to Lionel Nation listeners. If you're still sticking around listening to us on Spreaker after the IRN feed was over here on Wednesday night. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy our show. Definitely check us out next week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be live in the studio with a nice woman named Dee. She's been doing psychic readings for 54 years. I had to promise her that we would not pick her apart. I said, listen, it's a comedy show. I mean, she didn't want to do anything with us at first. When I called her last night. And I was like, would you be interested, And she was like, no, I've done radio and TV, and they picked me apart. And I said, well, there was some news in Tarpon Springs, which I'll get into next week, where a man was ripped off by a psychic reader for lots of money. He was on the news. He seemed really dumb. And I thought to myself, well, you know what? They're getting a bad rap. I don't think every psychic reader out there is just doing it for ripping people off for money. Keep paying me or you're going to die or whatever. And so I explained that to her. And I said, we're a comedy show, but we're not about picking apart our guests. We want to have fun. But I think, the opportunity for you to defend yourself in your industry and also plug, the things that you do and let people know where you are and things like that. You've been doing it for 54 years. And she said, well, we could do a pre-recorded interview, and then if you let me listen to it, I suggested to her, maybe you could tell me what to omit, and then I'll just play that. And she said that would be cool. And then I just, out of the blue, I thought, you know what, though, Dee, would you mind? I'm just throwing it out there. Would you like to come to our studio? It's on US 19. It's in the dump tower. We're on the 3rd floor penthouse. We got the best place in the building. I said, would you sit in with us, and maybe do a live reading on Pops, something like that. And I couldn't believe it. Her reaction to my question was, you know what, you seem like a nice guy. I would love to. So I think it's going to be really cool. I've already gotten some cool feedback in the Kevin Holly Show fun page. It's not a fan page, it's a fun page. If you go on Facebook and do a quick search for the Kevin Holly Show fun page, it's a group. Join it. Somebody will add you. There's a few admins, and somebody will add you, if not myself personally. But you have to have thick skin because people post the craziest, stupidest crap on there. But a few people have been excited about the opportunity for us having a psychic live in the studio. I think it's going to be really cool. I'll have to ask her what the hell's up with Glick, Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and ride the show out here right about now. Thanks for putting up with my solo crap, my tired ass. Had a couple of Killian's beers and was petting my dogs. I even grilled some chicken, and I forgot about them. They turned into hockey pucks, but I still ate them. I gave the burnt part to the dogs, so they're probably going to poop all over the floor, which will be fine because I won't be cleaning it up. My kids will do that. I'm just kidding. I'll definitely be cleaning that up. But yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. Glick, thank you so much for sticking around for the freaking full 3 hours, dude. That's badass. Check out Vape and Chill on Periscope. Our friend Glick, our chat room moderator. Glick's part of the show. I don't care what he says. He's part of the show. It's like the mafia. You can't just get out. He's in for life. So, I'm looking at the chat room. Join us in the chat room. Go back and listen to us on Spreaker. It's our showreel dump site. You can listen to our shows anytime you want. It's free. I don't charge you nothing. I don't want your money. I mean, I do, but just come and listen. It's fun. Have a good time. Download it, listen later. Stream it on demand live. Listen to us live on Wednesday nights on the IRN and also on Spreaker. And check us out in your favorite places. We're everywhere. We're on iTunes, Podbean. We're on Stitcher. We're also on YouTube. We got a bunch of cool stuff. Facebook's where it's at. Also, our new website, KevinHollyShow.com. They're not but just KevinHollyShow.com. Links to everything. We're looking for advertisers. Anybody that wants to advertise on our show. We got really cheap rates, and we got one already. So hopefully we'll get many more. And during the breaks, we'll play little 30-second commercials, stuff like that. But it'll be fun commercials, local stuff. We're not looking to get rich. We're looking to have a lot of fun. So, again, thanks for listening. And we'll check you next Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for listening. Boo-boo.
It's worse than throwing cats in the river.
It's the Kevin Holly Show on the IRN Internet Radio Network.
There's never enough. You give and you get. It's always a bust. And it's too hard to leave you tonight. You're crossing the line. You're telling me how I should live my life. And I'm just gonna leave here. She put a stake in my heart, it's digging in too deep. I think she's trying too hard. She said she's here for peace. And I'm just gonna leave. She put a stake in my heart, it's digging in too deep. I think she's trying too hard. She said she's here for peace. And I'm just gonna leave. Time is not on your side, but you'll never change or give it a try. 'Cause you're too cool to hear me the way it's going. No, I can't keep going. No, I can't wait my whole life. I just need some change and some time. She put a stake in my heart, it's digging in too deep. I think she's trying too hard. She said she's here for peace. And I'm just gonna leave. She put a stake in my heart, it's digging in too deep. I think she's trying too hard. She said she's here for peace. And I'm just gonna leave. Love is never enough. You are who you are, so do what you must. And I'm just gonna